Please note that any comments, jokes, questions, maybe anything that we say on the History of Bad Ideas is all in good fun. And remember, we insult everybody. Our thoughts, opinions, questions, anything else, actions that we do on the show do not reflect any of our employers, organizations, advertisers, or anyone else that is associated with the History of Bad Ideas. And remember, at the end of the day, it's just a joke.
Kevin James.
It's the history of bad.
It's bad.
It's the history of bad.
So bad.
It's the history of bad ideas. It's the history of bad.
Oh yeah.
It's the history of bad. It's the history of bad ideas. Podcast.
Welcome to the History of Bad Ideas, episode number 593. I'm Jason.
I'm Jeff.
And I'm Brian.
Hey! 3/5.
And no guests.
Yeah, no guess. Well, there was no guest last week either because Steve and Izzy,
They still don't have power, do they?
I don't think so. It's
probably
Utah.
not.
They probably don't.
It's probably low on the list of priorities.
Yeah, Utah, I think they have one power grid. I think like one transformer for the whole state. They're above Wyoming, which has half of one, so that's nice. But yeah, hopefully Steve and Izzy are okay next week. This week. Hopefully they get some power back. If not, they're going to be eating Sushi the dog.
No.
So there you go.
I believe Steve had a birthday yesterday.
He did.
Happy birthday, Steve.
Hey, Steve, happy birthday.
Steve, I got you these party cake.
Nope. Put them
peeps.
back. Those were a gift.
Those were a gift?
From number one fan Doug to you.
Why to me?
He actually did say specifically these are for Brian. Birthday cake peeps. I think because he said you like them. You like peeps.
I don't like them at all.
He got you a comic book.
He did get me a pretty sweet comic book.
What is it?
It's called Battle Pug.
It's about a superpowered pug. Looks pretty cool. I like the cover. It's by Image.
It's a
Yeah.
pug.
What did you get?
I got a Star Wars comic
Who's on it?
featuring the best bounty hunter of them all,
Bosk?
Dengar.
Oh, man.
So you got toilet paper guy. He looks like a toilet paper roll on him.
He looks like a mummy.
He does kind of look like a mummy. Yeah.
I tell you what,
What's that?
the description of this comic book is pretty sweet.
What's the description?
Brioni Bracken defeated the ruthless gang of horse thieves that threatened to destroy her and her friends. Meanwhile, the last Kinmudian was captured by the Queen of the Northland Elves as his faithful battle pug was reunited with his original owner. Oh, then she killed him.
What? Spoilers? What issue is that?
That's a great question.
Should be in the top.
4.
Oh, so you gotta get the other 3 battle pugs.
I
I
guess
just got up to date, I guess.
Oh yeah, it's kind of like the Netflix version of hey, this is what happened. Here's a recap. Would you like to skip?
Oh, man. Yeah, I'm going to have to track these down. Now I want the whole series.
You know, if you go to the Atomic Vault at 211 Harrison Avenue, I bet you they have the other 3 in their dollar bin box. Just saying. Jim's got a really good one we're going to talk about next time Jim's here. Blake's got a good one down there. So yeah. So
thanks for the comic, Doug.
Yes, Doug.
I'm not thanking you for the peeps.
looks like a good peep.
Nope.
I'll thank you for the peeps, Doug.
Birthday cake. Before we get into that, can we eat these Kit Kats that have been here for a little bit?
Oh, speaking, yes, we can, but I came
Prepared.
with a large bag of bribes.
Dr. Dana?
Yeah.
It's a little ridiculous how much she's spending on us, but we'll take it.
Yeah.
We will take it.
So, before we eat those,
Randall Holt hasn't sent in any bribes this year. I mean, I'm just saying.
We did get the board game.
Randall, great job. I forgot about that. Yes, we do.
Charcuterie board game.
I said it.
Wasn't 100%
close, but
accurate.
Yeah, we got to play that game. We got to play that one
You
night.
have to play it.
What you got?
So we got the S'moreos, the limited edition S'mores Oreos.
I forgot those were out.
Yeah.
Did you see that they're getting pretzel Oreos coming out?
did.
Chocolate covered pretzel.
Is that what it is? Yeah. I don't like chocolate covered pretzels, but it's going to be interesting to taste it.
And we got both the PB&J
Oh my
Reese
God.
cups, the grape and strawberry jelly.
I'll be honest. These lemon crisp Kit Kats are going back because I'm going to have a PB&J grape one there because that looks delightful. Jeff, would you like to have one too?
I would love to have a PB&J.
PB&J. Here, I'm going to take a picture because that looks amazing. Man, look at that. I don't care about your update, iPhone. Leave me alone. Okay, those look amazing. Thank you, Dr. Dana.
Yes.
She's pushing for Canadian of the Year.
She really is.
Not Pittsburghian of the Year.
Oh, far from Pittsburgh.
No. Canadian of the Year. So, whew.
Oh, smells like peanut butter and jelly.
It does actually. Man, these are big cups too.
Yeah, they're the big cups.
I like this.
Oreo big cup. Oh, wait. I mean,
Ooh. Or if they did Reese's Oreo big cups.
Wouldn't that just be cookies and cream? Maybe not. Which one do you get, strawberry or grape?
I went with the grape.
Okay. I'm not a big strawberry jelly fan. I mean, I'll still try it eventually, but I'm just saying I'm not a big one. What do you think? Uh-oh. Got silent.
I didn't really taste much of the jelly.
Okay, that's a disappointment. We had that same problem with the lava ones. Remember the lava Reese's Reese's peanut butter cup? They don't put enough of the special flavoring in, unlike Oreo that usually does. I mean, it's still good, right? It's still a Reese's peanut butter cup.
Yeah, it's so great.
Really good. It's just enough jelly, grape flavored jelly for me that I can.
Are you a big peanut butter fan?
Oh, yeah.
Peanut butter and jelly?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And Jeff, you are too, right? Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm going to try this here in just a second. Let's see here. What do you think, Jeff? More jelly?
More jelly.
It needs more jelly. Okay. I mean, it's a pretty big cup, but they have a thin layer. Okay. Well, thanks, Dr. Dana. We appreciate this.
Yeah.
You may be able to see Dr. Dana at the Super Cincy Expo or May 16th through the 18th. You don't know. Maybe. Brian's going to be there.
I will be there.
We do have some dates now, some schedules for it real quick. First off, Zach from the Super Cincy Expo will be in next week.
Oh.
So he'll be a guest. We will have at 2 o'clock the Tecmo Super Bowl. Tecmo Bowl tournament will be there. Just to let everybody know, it's a lighthearted one. Let's not take it so seriously. Okay? Single elimination tournament this year. Noon, 2 hours before that, we'll have the track and field competition. Chad is looking to defend his title this year.
Oh.
So get ready. That was a fun one. Special event, though, Friday night, a Super Mario Brothers run. So you will try to get through the first level of Super Mario Brothers the fastest.
The first edition?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I believe it's the first level is what Michael said. So that would be a Friday night. I believe that's at 7 o'clock at the main stage. All of these are on the only stage there, the main stage panel. Come see us. We'll be right there. We'll have a table right next to it. In between all this, we will also have Family Feud, Jeopardy, and Jeff, your favorite, I made 2 Who Wants to Be a Millionaire games.
Don't know why it's my favorite.
I just thought you liked trivia.
I do.
Okay. Do you like it better than Jeopardy?
I like the amount of money you can win better than Jeopardy, but
Okay.
Jeopardy's a better game.
Jeff is going to be our phone a friend because he was on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. So, Jeff.
I just sat in contestants row or whatever.
Jeff, don't sell yourself short.
I didn't win the fastest fingers.
It doesn't matter. You still were on it. Brian, were you on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
I was not.
I was not either. Jeff? And to be fair, Jeff is probably one of the smartest trivia players I know. So Jeff is going to be the phone a friend. So there you go. We'll be playing that throughout the weekend, the whole weekend. There was a cosplay at 3 o'clock on Sunday, I think, cosplay contest. There's a rumor we may be the judges. So there's that. Breaking news. We don't know if that's true yet, but it could be.
I feel sorry for anyone being judged by me for cosplay.
No. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I think so, and then if you dress as Superman, then you're going to get low points. And then we'll have Grant Kirkhope, T.C. Carson. We got lots of voice actors, 3 voice actors there all weekend. Lisa is going to be there. So yeah, come see us Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. They each have we have a panel each day for them. So there you go. So, and I think Jim is actually doing the Sunday panel with Grant Kirkhope. So there you go.
Sweet.
So yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. Basically, come play some video games for free, do some tournaments, and get on stage with us and win fabulous prizes. Maybe we'll have a lemon crisp Kit Kat for a winner.
I hope it's not those lemon crisp cakes.
Those have only been here for 3 weeks.
I'm hoping we get to eat them before then.
Good call. We will. Okay, we will. So there you go.
I mean, we still got these chocolate Twinkies too.
Yeah.
I think those are open, aren't they?
No.
No, we never opened those.
We'll wait till we get Brian or Jim and Blake in here for those.
Why?
Or next week. So there you go.
Thought Jim was going to be able to make it since we got all this rain, but guess his suspension was held out by the gap in the rain.
I'll be honest. I unsuspended him. Brian, did you suspend him again?
No. No. He has formally apologized to me.
Yeah.
So he's good to go.
The problem is when you suspended him, you cut off his access to his email. So he couldn't check his email address.
Gotcha. Well, to be fair, AOL also cut it off because I don't think there's any AOL.com emails anymore. Is
there are.
Oh,
Is
there
there?
definitely are.
Wow.
That's what we use at work.
Is there
Yeah.
is there any blue light special emails left?
Well, that's Kmart, so.
Yeah, Kmart used to have an internet provider.
K-mail?
Yeah, I think so. They used to give you those discs in the mail back in the late 90s.
That was AOL.
No, Kmart did too.
No, I don't remember the Kmart ones.
There's
They
a reason.
didn't come to my house.
Maybe that's why they went out of business. Hey guys, what do you think about giving these discs away?
Well, you know how many of the damn AOL discs we got?
Yes.
And how many I've used?
How many?
0.
Oh. Wasn't Hotmail one? Oh, no, they didn't.
Hotmail's still out there.
Yep.
Hotmail is new and revamped.
Ooh. Is it like Justin Timberlake's, what's that one? MySpace? Was it new and improved like his?
Oh.
He revamped it.
Yeah, I have no clue. I have not.
I don't know if MySpace is still there. I think Tom is.
And Tom is still everybody's friend.
Yes. Yes.
Thanks, Tom.
Oh, so nice of him. Anything going on, Jeff?
Going on.
You seem like you're okay, kind of a little sad today, a little melancholy.
I wouldn't say sad. I would just say
Blah.
Yeah, I mean, the weather sucks.
It does. It's a really sucky weather.
Baseball game was rained out this evening.
Yeah. My kid is freshman in high school, and he's supposed to have played 15 games now. He's played 6 because of the rain outs, or maybe 7.
I mean, you realize it is April and it happens every year.
Correct. I mean, yeah. But yeah, it's yeah. So
problem is you don't know which days it's going to rain, so you have to schedule them.
Mm-hmm. And then it's tough to reschedule with, all that stuff. So it has sucked for baseball. And then my daughter and my other son, they both have had lots of cancellations with their baseball and softball. So I watched a documentary that is on Netflix. Oh, no, might be on Max. I got to check which one it's on. It's on Netflix. Thank you. Called
You're welcome.
Golden Greed. The search for Fen Forest's treasure. Fen Forest is somebody that we've talked about several times on here. He's had many articles on here. He's an eccentric millionaire, and he had a treasure chest of $1.1 million buried somewhere in the Rockies. And he wrote a poem about it. It had clues in his autobiography that had the poem in it. And basically people went crazy searching for it. He was on the Good Morning America, I think, or Today Show, one of them giving clues. He was
Yeah, I heard they talked about it on Hobie, too.
Yes, and Hobie. And this is a great documentary on it. They profiled 5 or 6 people, like treasure hunting groups, people, and every single one, it was very cleverly done. They kept showing, like, this is where it's at. This is where it's at. This is why I thought this here. And so they followed them, like, we know what they did. They reenacted it. Great documentary. The family, there was I don't want to say hillbillies, but they were, and they admit it, that thought they had it. They're highly entertaining. The dad and the two sons, hilarious. I think the best line was, maybe hillbillies, but we're not stupid. And they actually deciphered a pretty good port. Like, they did a good job with it, but very well done. And so, yeah, definitely highly recommend. It's 3 parts. It's an hour each. I liked it because we talked about it a lot on the show. And you know, even if you follow the news, spoilers, it is found, the treasure.
Okay, I was about to ask. You are going to let us know. Did they
It is
find
found.
it?
But the best part is, in the show, one of the treasure guys, treasure hunters, I won't spoil, but like at the end, he's like, I'm starting one. And so he started a new treasure hunt with $1.5 million in treasure hidden somewhere west of the Rockies or Alaska. And if you go to his website, it's pretty cool. Like, there's a poem he wrote. It's a lot longer. But he said he's trying to make it a little bit easier than Fens. And then basically, like, he had a map.
The hard ones makes it that much better.
It's still pretty difficult. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And he had like rules listed out, like, you know, you will be able to go. It's a, you know, you don't have to pay to get in to get this treasure and all that stuff. So yeah, really interesting. But yeah, I would highly recommend it. And he leaves clues during the documentary, and you never knew it, and even the producers didn't. You just saw him like fiddling with a clock a little bit, and then like the safe and a couple other things, and you're like, okay, that's kind of weird. And then at the very end, he's like, yeah, I've been leaving clues for you guys. You guys have been filming clues throughout the whole thing. And the producer's like, I'm sorry, what do you do? And he's like, yeah, I've been leaving clues. I didn't want to tell you guys until now. So yeah.
So when they went to edit, they're like, well, we got to leave his clues in.
His clues in. But it is interesting because, like, you know, people are mad because, you know, people died looking for this treasure. Well, you know, and they're like, well, you should, they were going after Fen Forest, like, you need to stop, you know, having this treasure out here. You should end the contest. And he's like, my whole goal is to get people outside, searching, having fun with families and that. He's like, I can't help it if you go into the Rockies and have no equipment. Like, I can't help that. The one guy that died, he bought a raft from Walmart, got in the boat, or got in the raft in January and floated down the Colorado River with his dog. It's like, they did find the dog, though.
That's good.
Yeah.
But it's like, and the one guy, the treasure hunter's like, yeah, it's sad, but you can't be personally responsible for someone not prepared for this. Like, what do you think's going to happen? So it was kind of cool that they did that debate in that, but, you know, like I said, I really enjoyed it. I would highly recommend it. So, anybody else see anything?
I'm just picturing the guy in a raft going down Whitewater, Class 5, 6 rapids, without having any clue how to traverse them.
They think that he had a tent that he bought from Walmart. And I'm trying to think, there's one other thing he bought. But, like, he wasn't, they're like, why are you going in January or February? Like, let's think about this. So.
It's probably a lower river.
Oh, okay. Is that why?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and then, like, there's another guy that died in the forest, like, searching and that. It's like, you got to have some personal responsibility. If, you know, you're looking for this treasure, you know, you got to think, hey, I need to be prepared. Like, and if not, maybe stay on the trails. Don't go off. So it was a very interesting documentary. I really enjoyed it. So
And if you need the helicopters or whatnot to come rescue you,
yes,
remember to bring your phone back with you so you don't have to go back looking for it.
Yes,
like the guy on Mount Fuji.
I saw that.
Yeah, I shared that today.
Yeah,
he was hiking Mount Fuji, got stranded, had to be rescued, and then went back the very next week because he lost his phone on his hike. Went back, had to get rescued again.
Like, what are we doing here?
I hope they send him the bill for whatever it costs to rescue him the second time.
Oh, I'm sure you're going to you have to, right?
I mean, I don't know where. I don't know how that works.
Of course,
but,
it's a different country. They may not, but
yeah, but still,
I mean, they should.
They very much should.
Again,
I'm thankful to be alive. I will go buy a new cell phone.
Hey, you know that tribe over there on that island that doesn't want to be disturbed? I know they shot at me last time with arrows. I think I'm going to go back.
Yeah.
Like, again, not trying to be mean.
You couldn't climb it. You couldn't summit it last week. What makes you think you can do it again?
But my phone! And that's the thing. It's like, I get it. Like, it sucks. Like, I don't want anyone dying. But at the same time, if you're dumb enough to keep doing this over and over and not prepared, like, I can't feel empathy for you. I can't.
Nope.
Like, you know?
Nope.
You just joined one of the 400,000 people that die every day, according to The Pit.
Yeah.
I missed that show.
I did. I shared that in our group chat. I saw that video and I was like, man, that was so funny. I missed that.
Netflix has a new medical drama called Pulse.
It's called Pulse. And it sucks.
I shared it on our Facebook page on the History of Bad Ideas. I was about ready to start it because I literally am missing the Pit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I saw the trailer. I was like, oh no. I think it's in Myrtle Beach, I think.
I honestly don't even know. Like, I didn't watch it long enough to find out where it was like set.
Jeff, do you remember the Heartbreaker trailer that I always showed about the lady?
I remember you going off about this show. I think it ended up winning a floppy for worst new show.
Yes. It looks that bad. It looks that bad.
Dr. Dana and I, when she was in town last, decided, well, yeah, let's, it's new. Let's just try it out. I think we made it maybe 30 minutes, maybe, or not even. It was like 24 minutes we made it. And then she's like, I gotta go to the bathroom. And she's like, when I come back, you can turn this off. Or
when I come back, this better not be here.
While I'm gone, you can turn this off, I believe were her exact words.
Brian, this better not be here when I come back. It's a group of ER residents navigate medical crisis and personal drama amid a divisive allegation at their Miami hospital.
Miami.
Welcome to Miami. In a nutshell, it's
Miami, Florida, or Miami, Ohio?
Florida. Florida. Well, it does say a hurricane arrived, so I hope it's not Miami, Ohio. If so, we're fucked, Jeff. Or the country might be more fucked with the weather. In a nutshell, it's intense, fiery, and confident.
It is none of those things.
I like how they describe a review of a show as, it's confident. I don't know what that means.
I'm confident that it's bad.
Yeah.
I was the only little bit of redemption that I had for it, making it not be so bad, was that the actor who plays A-Train from The Boys is in it, and I like him.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh man, no.
I watched the trailer because, again, like I said, I really, really wanted to find a good medical drama like it. And I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. It kind of looks like it's identical to The Pit, just in Miami. And I saw the trailer. I was like, oh, no.
You should start Grey's Anatomy.
It's really long.
There's like 27 seasons of that.
Yeah, I can't even get through 3 of Jessica Jones. I did start Heels Season 2, 4 episodes in. It's such a good show.
Yeah.
CM Punk said that he was in an interview this week. He said that he is lobbying Netflix to do a 3rd season. So
there's a push behind it on X.
I think I really like the change from season 1 to season 2 is during the matches they have announcers doing it, and I like that. It makes it a little bit better.
Yeah, quality's a little bit better.
Yeah. So great, really fun show. Mm-hmm. Really enjoyed it. Katie Cassidy's episode that she directed was really good too.
She didn't direct an episode.
Oh, that was Arrow.
It was Arrow.
What do you think about directing? Have you directed other things? No. Okay.
No.
Okay. Just checking. Anything else anybody watch?
I am farther along, but not caught up with Daredevil.
Are you enjoying it?
I am.
The complaint I heard was that Daredevil was not seen for 4 episodes after the first one.
I'm fine with that.
And people were like, what?
That's the whole storyline is, do I do this vigilante stuff? What's the cost of it? What is our identity? What do we owe each other? I mean, that's the storyline.
But again, I know that now everybody reads comic books, but that's the Daredevil storyline in the books too. Is like a lot of it is that he has this inner fight with himself.
Yep.
Over it. Unlike Batman's like, fuck it, I'm going to go out. You got stuff to do, Bruce. Tell me where she is. Where is she? Where's Katie Holmes? Anything else you watch?
I think that's really the only thing I really...
New.
Yeah. Other than, wrapped up The Floor.
We're on episode 4 right now, season 3.
All right.
Really enjoyed it. We just saw Brian Halloran.
Halloran.
Yeah, he just took over the first night of winning the 20,000. So I was really happy that he was in it. I like him. But yeah. Brian, anything?
I started Friends and Neighbors on Apple with John Hamm. Mm-hmm. Really digging it.
Okay.
I really like it.
So he loses a job, his job.
So he's like a big time hedge fund guy who loses his he loses his job, but he also his wife cheated on him and they got divorced. So he lost his family and then he lost his job.
Okay.
So and it kind of goes. He starts small by some of people that live in the neighborhood. He takes someone's watch, one of their watches, and then pawns it or sells it at a pawn shop. And so it's just it starts with that, and then it
snowballs.
Yeah. The cast is really good.
Who's the lead female in that one?
Amanda Peet.
That's who it
is. It's Olivia Munn and Olivia Munn and Amanda Peet.
Amanda Peet's one of those that should have been bigger than she was. I feel like she did not. She started off okay. She had some good roles, and then you kind of didn't hear about her much after that.
I think that was by her choice.
Yeah, I think her choice was to step back.
Was it?
Yeah,
the opposite of Scott Speedman.
I don't think he had a choice in anything.
Hey, he's the next big thing, Jeff.
Yeah, and then
that's on Apple, you said?
Yeah, Corbin Burnson's on it.
Ooh.
And there are I'm trying to think of the other guy's name. I can't remember one of his friends but he's a pretty popular actor too.
How many episodes is it so far?
4.
Okay.
They're 50-minute long.
Okay.
So, I highly enjoy it.
Speaking of Corbin Burnson, I was watching TV, it just had on background, and Major League 2 came up.
Ooh.
And speaking of Corbin Burnson, that is more horrible than I ever remembered it.
Really? I like the second one.
Serrano going for the bird to protect it.
Well, okay, that was a bad story.
I did not like that show. I feel.
I mean, I thought it was funny how they went from him being in on voodoo to going to that. So
to being a pacifist.
To me, that was the humor behind it. But it wasn't good. But
I liked the new guys like Tanaka. Rube
was great.
Yeah.
Rube was great. And I will say Bob Uecker is always awesome.
Well, yeah.
You love him.
Breath of Silence.
And for his performance of Mr. Belvedere.
Wesley.
That wasn't Bob Uecker that said that.
No, but you said
You ready?
Mr. Belvedere, so I did the Mr. Belvedere impression.
I am still looking for that on DVD if anyone comes across it.
You give that. You send that in as a bribe. You might get a lot of floppy awards this year.
I will create a floppy in your honor.
Oh, the Mr. Belvedere floppy.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound right.
I'm checking to see if maybe I should put Mr. Belvedere in my top 5.
Oh,
Whoa.
that's a tease.
Whoa.
Oh shit, we're doing a draft day today too, aren't we?
We are?
Son of a bitch.
Oh, yeah. So I had a question that I forgot to ask. Is it former cast members, like the characters that they play?
Cast members.
So
Cast
okay.
members. So you get all the characters of that cast member.
We're drafting a dream team of Saturday Night Live cast members.
Okay.
The Saturday Night
So-
Live cast from former cast members.
One news anchor and 4 cast members.
Yeah, we could do one news anchor, right?
I mean, that's what it says.
Yeah, a news anchor and 4 cast members is what Doug said. Okay. I like that.
Trying to think what else.
What if I really want a team of news anchors, though?
What's your list? You can do what you want.
Oh, thank you. Cool.
Yep.
It is a draft, though. So that might be an issue.
You only have.
Maybe I'll sign somebody as an undrafted free agent.
Oh, that's a good...
You only have.
Shador Sanders is now during the news for the Saturday Night Live cast.
Can I would just briefly never mind. I don't want to talk about him. I'm tired of hearing about him.
About who?
Shador Sanders.
What happened to him?
He didn't get drafted till the 5th round, and
What?
apparently the NFL is racist.
Chris Carter came out today and basically gave the greatest synopsis in a 5-minute thing. I'll share it to you guys. But basically, he's like, they didn't like what he was in the locker room.
Well, the simple fact of the matter is most teams are trying to draft and fill their needs.
Yeah.
And there are really only about 5 teams that really need
a quarterback.
And he tested poorly for all of them.
Correct.
On the side note, Brian, that chair right there, while Blake's out, Shador Sanders is going to be in that chair too for you. He's going to be right next to you. We brought him in. We thought that would be good TV or good podcasting.
I quit.
Well, you can't. You can't. You have a contract. When you got promoted.
I would like to see this. I didn't sign it.
If we find where the intern went, he'll get it for you. Where's our intern, Jeff?
I didn't know we had an intern.
Well, that's going to be a while, Brian.
You said we had one. So
we did. It's going to be a while for the contract. Sorry.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I'm trying to think what else I watched. I watched something else, and I can't remember what it was.
No.
Fire Country.
Yes, Fire Country. I finished season 3 of Fire Country.
How many seasons is there?
Well, 3.
Are you all caught up?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
I'm. Yeah. This is season 3.
Fire Sheriff is coming out soon.
Sheriff Country.
Whatever. Fire Sheriff.
No, Sheriff Country.
I shoot fire, Jeff.
Fire Country.
Call me Torch Boy. Ha!
Nobody's calling you Torch Boy. Sheriff Country. Fire Country.
Okay.
Ended on a massive cliffhanger, and the article that you sent
on our Facebook page.
Yes. If that is in fact true, that's bullshit.
Oh. Speaking of bullshit, did you see people are upset that Peter Krause got ridden out of 911?
Yeah.
Oh, didn't know.
He died. He got
Spoilers.
Yeah, he died, and he did not want to leave. And they're like, so when they kept filming, he's like Paul Rubens in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. God,
the longest death scene.
Peter, we need to wrap it up.
Now, was it a longer death scene than like Trinity in the Matrix?
Oh God.
Whichever Matrix movie that was.
3,
yeah.
6, 10. I don't know. I guess him and 118. I just read the article. I've never seen 911, but I like Peter Krause. And I guess him and 118 other people get like this sickness, disease thing in a room in like this medical facility, and they all die. I
will say,
there's
at the beginning, I really liked that show, and then it just, I don't know what it was. We just stopped watching it. Like, it just got to a point to where it wasn't any good. And then they did the spinoff with
Rob Lowe.
Yeah, but it was like in
Texas, wasn't it?
Yeah, but they're doing another spinoff in Nashville.
Okay.
They're bringing on a third spinoff
Where's the original take place at?
L.A.
Okay. Yeah, they. I guess people are really pissed off with that he's gone.
They should be, because he's been there from the very first episode.
And they said it really pisses people off because he didn't want to go. So I guess the idea is that even though like his whole body was like died and like you could tell like it was like falling apart, whatever, in the picture I saw, they're like, maybe he's just in a coma right now. And they're like, they'll bring him back if there's enough people complaining.
Or maybe he'll have a twin brother.
That's a good call. What's your name? Joe. It's funny he's never mentioned you before.
Yeah, 5 seasons worth. We've never met your brother.
Well, to be fair, he's been in jail.
He was, to be perfectly honest, he was fantastic in that show.
That's what I heard.
I mean, it's a good cast, but him and Angela Bassett carried that show. They're really good.
He was great in what's the funeral home one?
6 Feet Under.
6 Feet Under. He was great in Sports Night. He was great in
Dirty Sexy Money.
That was decent. He did a really good job in that.
He was in the NBC show with Parenthood.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he was.
Forgot that.
My wife really liked that show.
Dr. Dana enjoyed that show as well.
He's 59 years old. Yeah, he was in Parenthood, 6 Feet Under. He was in The Truman Show. Mm-hmm. The Catch. That was not so good. That was not a good series. Yeah, and he was in Gilmore Girls, the movie.
Well, that I can't attest to.
Yeah. He was also in Beastly, the CW Beauty and the Beast show.
Don't remember that one.
We don't want to. It was 1 year, 2011. So,
Let's see here.
anything else, Brian?
Yeah, I'm trying to. I'm still not. I'm not caught up on some other stuff that I'm watching. But
Okay.
Mobland, that was the other.
Okay. We did get a listener sent us in what they were watching. Jason, not me, said, I watched Havoc on Netflix with Tom Hardy and Timothy Olyphant. I don't know if he watched it with them, but, you know, they were in it.
They sat together.
Okay. And he said he loved it. A must-watch if you like violence. Captain America was hot garbage. The new Captain America was hot garbage is what he said. And he said The Pit is the best news show of the year. There you go.
I started Havoc last night, but I only made it like 30 minutes in before I stopped. Because I was getting tired and I didn't want to fall asleep, so I just went to bed.
I will say I won't be surprised if the Pit should happen to win a floppy at the end of the year.
If it doesn't, I will riot.
The only thing
something might come along. That will
Gotham might take it over. Because you can never count Gotham out. It's always there.
Is it?
It's like herpes.
So you're saying I should take that out of my top 5 list?
Herpes?
No, Gotham.
Yes. We did have a poll this week. We had who's your favorite animated dog? You can find us at History of Bad Ideas on Facebook. We had 3. I'll just go through here and give the numbers here. 9% of the vote, Scooby-Doo. Pluto got 3%.
Stupid Pluto.
Snoopy, 18%.
Cool, Snoop.
6% for Goofy. Clifford, fuck yourself. He got 3%.
Somebody voted for Clifford.
Yeah, Lady from Lady and the Tramp got 3%.
But Tramp wasn't even an option.
No. Brian Griffin got 12%. Good numbers here. 3% for Santa's Little Helper from The Simpsons.
I thought that would get more.
Bluey only got 12%.
Only?
Yeah.
I mean, I thought 12% is pretty high.
Bluey, Muttley got 3%. Blue from Blue's Clues got 0. Nobody liked
Nobody
him.
voted for Blue.
Now,
if it was Blue and Magenta together as a pair?
Ooh. Droopy and Slinky Dog both got 6%.
I voted for Droopy.
Odie got 9% of the vote. And Bingo got 3%.
From the song?
That's all the thing I know Bingo from.
Bluey. It's from Bluey.
Oh.
It's a sister. And then, where is it? Bolt from the movie
Bolt with
got
John
0%.
I got a question. You know, the song about there was a farmer who had a dog. Is Bingo the name of the dog or the name of the farmer?
Well, don't sing it because I don't want to get copyrights, even though it's probably in the. Well, okay,
there was a farmer who had a dog. And Bingo was his name.
His name-o.
Is his name-o.
But we don't know who his.
B-I-N-G-O.
Oh, so you're
he
saying...
referring back to the farmer. There's a farmer.
The
farmer had a dog.
The
farmer's name was Bingo.
We'll settle this.
That's a good question because that is not clear enough. B-I-N-G-O. Nope, that doesn't give any clues.
No, the spelling of the name did not.
There was a farmer. He had a dog.
In the classic nursery rhyme, there was a farmer had a dog. Bingo is the name of the dog.
See, that's
the lyrics clearly state that there was a farmer who had a dog and Bingo was his name-o. Yeah, indicating that Bingo is the name of the animal.
See, I don't think it's clear.
That's not clear.
Yeah.
There's the clause that he had a dog. There was a farmer, and Bingo is his name, and he had a dog.
The lyrics explicitly state, and Bingo was his name-o.
Yeah, but who does his refer to?
I don't think...
The pronoun his refers to the dog. In this case,
you know?
I'm just reading what the internet's telling me.
The dog could be a female.
In this case, Bingo is the antecedent of the pronoun his, which means Bingo is the proper name of the noun that the pronoun is referring to.
Well, then I'll give it that. That's good.
Because it used the word antecedent?
Yes.
Either of them could be the antecedent.
It's a common interpretation. Most people understand the song to be referring to the farmer's dog, not the farmer's name, because the song is about a farmer and his dog.
To be fair, the majority of people are idiots. So
they're saying that just
myself
because Bingo
included.
is not normally the name of a person.
Welcome to...
I've never met a guy named Bingo.
I've never met a woman named Bingo.
If the name of the song was There Was a Farmer Who Had a Dog and Dave-o was his name-o, and you're like, oh, Dave. Or
Dave's the farmer.
Dave's the farmer.
Bingo's the dog. Okay, we got it. Trademark it.
I don't know.
Brian's brain hurts now.
Yeah. Were there any... I thought people put their...
Dino was optioned for others. Brian, you said no Astro from the Jetsons. I'll be honest, I completely forgot. Jason wrote Ren from Ren and Stimpy.
Ooh, I forgot about Ren.
Jim was upset there was no Scooby-Dum or Jeff's favorite, Scrappy-Doo.
No, I liked Scooby-Dum, not Scrappy-Doo.
And no Rosebud from Futurama.
Yeah.
The one that waited outside the pizza place. And
I thought the dog's name was Seymour.
Oh, I don't know. Let's see. I was just guessing it was Rosebud.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wasn't Dino a dinosaur?
Yeah, but it kind of was interpreted as a dog.
No, it was a dinosaur.
Oh, Rosebud is from Air Buddies?
Air Bud?
Air Buddies.
Air Buddies, the sequel.
Okay.
They had so many sequels.
But not Air Bud.
Discover the adorable adventures
animated.
of Rosebud the dog, the iconic pup from Air Buddies.
Was Air Buddies animated?
No.
Air Bud? Okay. Okay.
Cool.
It was animated, not fictional?
No, it was not. Yeah, it wasn't animated. Wait a minute.
Yeah. Got it. Yep. Yeah, Dino's a dinosaur. So
I don't know what. Well, if Blake was here this week, we could know. Brian, give me some listener feedback.
All right. Listener feedback sponsored by Hello Jeff.
Hello.
Jeff, what's in the box this week?
Stuffing.
Is it like a wild card box?
Nope.
You get
stuffing.
Okay.
Stuffing. I like
Stuffing,
it.
and that's the,
Pork or chicken?
Turkey.
There's all kinds, and it's all mixed together. Because it's all the stuffing in the box to hold the other stuff.
Oh!
Oh, yeah. I
got popcorn, the styrofoam popcorns with the stuffing.
No, we didn't use any styrofoam popcorn.
All
we
the stuffing
just
is
stuffing.
Okay.
Yeah, we're packaged.
I gotcha.
The packaging inside
the
the
food.
box is the stuffing.
It's in the title.
Yes.
Turkey jerky is in there.
Ooh, I do like a good turkey jerky.
Various different flavors, so depending on what you get, you might...
Do you get turkey in there with stuffing inside it?
No, you don't get a whole turkey.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Is the stuffing cooked?
No, you have to cook the stuffing.
Okay. Well, I didn't know. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it isn't. Don't look at me like that. You have a very weird business plan for your company.
Taters. There
Oh.
are taters in there with the recipe on how to mash them.
Okay, I like it. Potatoes.
That's what he just said. Taters.
Well, I was thinking tater tots.
No. Oh, I hate tater tots. They will never be in a bag I put together.
If you get my bag that I put together, you will get tater tots.
It's
like Willy Wonka's gold ticket.
Waffles.
Oh, forthwith.
Two different types. You can either get just waffle mix and just add a little water, or preferably you throw an egg in there, but we're not supplying eggs.
Not in this economy.
No.
That's the platinum edition of Hello Jeff box.
There isn't
Or you might get frozen waffles,
Oh, there goes they frozen eggs.
That's a different kind of box.
I wasn't even thinking of that. That's a Hello.
I don't know. I think someone was trying to make those illegal anyway.
I think that's a Hello Baby box that you get. Well, the Hello Baby box this week has frozen eggs and semen, so good luck. And a syringe.
Don't know what the hell you're talking about. That has nothing to do with Hello Jeff. You are ruining my sponsorship.
I'm sorry.
Spot.
I thought that was an offshoot that you created.
Nope.
Oh, so somebody did. Might want to check into that. Nope. Hello Jeff presents Baby.
Nope.
We did not. Hello Baby is not one of ours. So.
Hello Jeff presents semen.
Nope. No.
We want nothing. We don't want to be associated with any of that, Jason.
No one be associated with semen? Okay.
No.
What's wrong with the Navy?
Well,
moving on.
Lost an airplane yesterday.
Who hasn't lost an airplane in their life?
I never lost an airplane.
You really haven't? Like those plastic ones even that you threw as a kid?
I never lost them.
Oh.
I might have disregarded them.
Well, maybe the Navy disregarded a plane.
Yeah, we don't need it.
Captain, we have a plane. I really don't feel like it today.
Sorry, I turned too hard. We can't turn around.
Sorry. We're done.
$60 million.
Well, you know.
Anyway,
what do we got?
Listener feedback starting off the same exact person every single week.
Postal carrier.
Hey, I liked that video on Facebook of him
delivering the package?
postman out at work.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. Did you see that,
No,
John?
I missed that.
Oh, okay. I'll show that to you
Okay.
during News of the Geek.
Yeah.
That
the
was
quickness of a postal carrier.
Yeah, it was great.
Joel the Licking.
Yep. The screwdriver.
DJ
Fat Shady.
Fat Shady.
Yeah, he's not a DJ.
Okay, Fat Shady.
MC maybe.
The wrench. Ape hands.
Ape teeth.
8-bit.
Beaver Nugget.
Beaver hand.
Beaver hip.
The semen collector. The beaver teeth.
The Horse Tickler.
Chili Billy.
What the fuck's wrong with us?
What part of the horse does he tickle?
Yeah, you don't want to know. The mane. The anus.
Jeez.
Come on.
I was going to
Jason.
say chin right under the...
Yeah.
Oh, who's your little horsey? Who's your little horsey?
Yeah. What else?
He's horse rich. I will know that.
The Kurt Rambo expert?
Oh, there it is.
Rambo.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Postman.
Sunny D.
Oh, Sunny D's a good one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the delivery man.
Yeah.
Dunkaroo Doug.
That's why he's a
Dunkaroo
semen
dog.
collector. He's a delivery man.
The Hammer. We didn't say Hammer.
Oh, Hammer. Hammer's a good one.
Yep.
Dad.
Doug.
Yep,
Just
Dad.
that one. You know what? Yeah. I still don't know.
Disowned.
I still don't know where we're going for vacation this year. So.
I don't think he does yet either.
No. Well. Anyway, it's just Doug.
Oh, he's actually going to Florida in a couple weeks.
Oh no, I don't want to go to Florida.
No.
Unless Bugs Bunny's down there.
I think he sold off Florida.
That's the joke.
Oh, I got it now. Okay.
Doug says if the new Monsters area at Universal Studios is a hit, will they try to do a Dark Universe again?
Nope.
I hope so. Can we get Russell Crowe in this? He could be the Samuel L. Jackson version.
What kind of rides would be in the monsters area?
Well, this is not Disney, so they do have rides. I don't think they have attractions.
Oh, I don't know. It might not even be rides. It just might be attractions.
That's true. The Dark Universe area looks amazing. The Nintendo World looks amazing. You could not pay me enough to get there right now because once it opens May 25th, I think it's going to be packed beyond belief.
How are the hotels?
The motels?
Yeah,
Motels. Yeah.
Hotel, motel.
I do have an issue because Scab Randall refuses to go to Universal Studios, so they decide to change plans and go to Disney World now.
Well, you just said it would be crazy to go to Universal right now.
Yeah, but I guess they didn't want to. So she doesn't like Minions, so they decide to go to Disney.
Well, Minions are cool. I don't know how you don't like Minions.
I do. Well, maybe she saw Despicable Me 4. That could be a rough one. So I don't think they're going to try Dark Universe again. I don't think so. Unless Tom Cruise is in it. He was in The Mummy.
He was.
Not good.
I didn't see it.
It was not good. What else you got?
From Synesthetic at Synesthetic.
I like the name.
Yes. What actor or actress stupidly left a movie, franchise, or TV series thinking they were too good for it, only to never be popular again?
Peter Krause. No.
He didn't stupidly leave it. They kicked him out. No.
My first one is David Caruso.
Yeah, but he became popular again, just not as
Did he?
popular.
Oh, he did CSI Miami.
Yeah. Remember those 4 years that you would always do the... Yeah, that.
Da-da!
He did that for every episode for 4 years.
Da-da!
The first one that came to my mind was Lacey Chabert,
Where'd she leave?
Family Guy. She was the original voice of Meg.
Oh.
For the first season, and then, under some bad advice, because Mila Kunis says it's the easiest money she's ever made.
Yeah, and they've been on for 20 years.
And they just got renewed for 4 more.
Right.
Katherine Heigl is a good one.
Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she pretty much dropped off.
Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Jeez, hole.
She's got her own line of dog food now.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, I
Well,
just saw a commercial.
I hope it's good quality and good for the dogs, and if so, I hope she's successful with it. Yes. I just don't need to watch her act again.
Correct. Yeah. She was decent in Knocked Up. Decent.
I mean, I know that she had problems with Knocked Up because she felt they made her character look like the stick in the mud where she's getting in the way of these boys having fun.
Right.
And she's correct about that, but I just didn't think she was that great in it.
Anyone else?
Oh,
I was just looking on Reddit. Shelley Long on Cheers.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, Shelley Long didn't really do much outside of Cheers, but
Hello again.
Thank you for helping my point. But I honestly think Cheers would have been dead probably a year or two if she stayed and it lasted.
Her character was.
Well, I mean,
and Sam.
The whole Sam and Diane thing had run its course and was painful to watch.
Mm-hmm. I was never a big Shelley Long fan. Let's see.
She was good in The Money Pit.
She wasn't. Was she with Tom Hanks?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize she was the wife of it.
And she was good in Irreconcilable Differences. Her and Ryan O'Neal were the parents of Drew Barrymore, and she was suing to divorce her parents.
Oh. I like this one because Reddit's always awesome.
I think that, God, now I say that, was that Shelley Long? I don't even remember now.
I like this. Steve Carell, man, what an idiot. He left the show. And they're like, the one person's like, he didn't leave the show. NBC didn't offer a new contract to him, which is true because he said he probably would have signed it if they did. And the one person's like, yeah, but he left. That was easy syndication money because he didn't get offered a new contract.
But also, he's done things since then, too. It's not, I mean...
You may have syndication money, but he also has fuck you money.
He's done movies, and I think got awards or accolades for what he's done in
Yeah.
movies.
Okay.
That's actually that's a hard question, actually. Because, like, most of the ones, like, I'm thinking that left, they actually, like, were pretty successful. Like,
yeah.
like Clooney left ER because he was George Clooney.
Yeah.
And, went on to bigger and better things.
T.R. Knight from Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah, I don't know of anything he did after Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah. I was just trying to think. Because this one's like Charlie Sheen. No, he's fine. He left 2.5 Men, and he's fine. He also did that next show on TBS.
Well, I don't know if he's fine, but
I'm not talking mentally. I'm talking career-wise. And this one says Topher Grace from the 70s show. Topher Grace is fine. He was Venom.
no, that's not a good thing.
Oh, sorry.
For Grace.
Oh, he was just in that new Mark Wahlberg movie, in the plane.
Oh, really? Flight Plan?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
What else we got here?
All right. From Sister Pam at Pam World. What made Jason suddenly get so dirty on the podcast? I know it's not for me. Has Jason finally hit his midlife crisis?
Probably 3/4 crisis right now. No, I've always been kind of dirty.
I think what it is Mad Libs.
Mad Libs rings out the worst to me. Nikki from New Zealand said they do not have Mad Libs in New Zealand.
No.
Very disappointed in New Zealand.
Well, that's just an untapped market. We should do Hobie Libs or something.
Yeah. Send it down there.
Yeah.
Just cross out the top title and just put tape over it.
Well, I will say, over the weekend, I was over Scab Jeff's house, and we played a Cards Against Humanity Mad Libs type game.
Okay.
Where you get the cards and, you're given prompts, via a la stuff like Mad Libs. So people put in their cards and you pick which one you want. And then you read a story.
Okay.
And it was fun. We had a good time.
What was it called?
I can't remember the name of it. It's from the makers of Cards Against Humanity.
Hobie Libs.
Hobie Libs. Yeah.
Hobie Libs.
Yeah. That's not it. But
Pam, do you like it when I talk dirty?
Stop it.
Oh, yeah.
Stop it.
God.
Stop it.
You muted me.
Yes.
oh,
Good
that
job.
was accidental muting. But,
You muted me, you son of a bitch.
Fine.
and I'll do it again.
Yeah. When I come back, you better not be here. What else you got?
Wrapping it up from Professor Number One at Doctor Number One. We had a short listener feedback. Do we need listener feedback questions?
We do. Send it over to
send
Bad
them
Ideas
in.
Podcast.
Bad Ideas Podcast.
Yeah.
Let's see. Professor Number One says, how does Mel Kiper still have a job after this week's debacle on the NFL draft?
If he wasn't losing his job in 1994, he's not going to lose it this year.
I mean,
2010, Jimmy Clausen, if he's not a Hall of Famer or a great quarterback in 8 years, you can show it to my face and I will quit. I will retire.
The Indianapolis Colts are fucking terrible. They got Jeff George as their quarterback, and they're not taking Trent Dilfer this year. How dare they?
Who the hell's Mel Kiper? He was taking Sanders not being drafted personally. I don't know if he owes Sanders money or he adopted Shedora Sanders. I don't know, but something happened. And Mel Kiper's looking really rough. His hair is like...
he's old.
He is, but his hair is like crazy weird. Like, it's always been bad, but now it's really crazy.
I
mean-
I saw a list of like 3 people that put up very similar numbers to Sanders this last year who were not drafted at all.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, these people weren't drafted.
The quarterback that won the college football national championship didn't get drafted.
Yeah, he was.
Will Howard.
Ewers. Oh, no. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
And Ewers got drafted in the 7th round.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, it's fine.
I mean, to be honest, like, I think all of the people talking about it is exactly what ESPN that
Yeah,
they're
it's just to
it's
get
just yes.
clicks and talks and
Yeah,
blah, blah, blah.
I mean-
we're doing it, so
Right,
they're
and-
successful.
I mean, especially now with, the like every team has like there's like 5 different, probably more like Bengals podcasts of like all these like sports analyst people who
Really aren't analysts.
really analysts, but like they like the sport and study it.
Yeah.
And then they gain a platform, and then they do 711 mock drafts, and then people are like, "Oh my god, they drafted one of the guys that he said that they were going to draft," and that, it's like
It's kind of like treasure hunting. People get obsessed with it, and they think they're an
like,
expert.
Another.
Go ahead.
Sorry. I'm just another thing about Sanders though that I haven't seen anybody bring up the point that like everybody's like throwing out the numbers and all the yards he got and everything. It's like, well, he was throwing a lot of those balls to the number 2 drafted person in the draft. Mm-hmm. So you think if you've got someone who is so good to go number 2 for a team to trade up to take him, that maybe he's the reason Sanders got a lot of those yards. And accolades?
No. It's because his name is Sanders. Jeff,
Oh, that would be me.
leading into a draft day, do you have some draft day music?
Oh no, I wasn't.
I think we do.
prepared for this.
You see how we did the segue? Draft into draft day.
What do we want? Draft day! Draft day, draft day, I want a draft day. Hokey, 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 hokey. Draft day, we need a draft day. Hokey, hokey, history bad ideas, yeah! Draft day!
Thank you, Henno. Jeff, what is draft day for people that may not know it?
Draft day is when someone gives us a sort of team or group of people that we go and draft. Each of us makes our own team, and we go around the table drafting. So once someone's picked, they're off the board. No one else can have them.
Yep. And Doug, who sent this one in this week, he gets to pick the winner. So the winner, this is drafted dream team of SNL, Saturday Night Live cast from former cast members, including a news anchor and 4 cast members. Last week we did a riddle me this of basically making a new cast with current people and all
A
that.
new cast of people
of non-SNL
Yeah,
people who've never actually been on.
correct. And
Like-
we're not doing Snake, or are we doing Snake?
We usually don't do Snake on draft day.
I'm good with that. Brian, you want to go first?
Sure.
Okay, go right. Your first round pick.
Bill Hader.
Not for news.
Nope.
Okay, specify if you're doing news, caster. Okay, you got Bill Hader. Okay. Jeff,
I got to get my news anchor in there right away.
who you got?
Norm Macdonald.
It's a good one. It's a good one. I'm going master of tons of impressions and my favorite cast member of all time, Phil Hartman.
Good pick.
I love Phil Hartman. He can play a lot of different characters, and it's just awesome.
I would have been tempted to pick him, my next pick, if he was there.
Okay. Round 2. Look at us go. Jeff, or I'm sorry, Brian.
My number 2, second round pick, I'm going to go with Will Ferrell.
He does have a lot of characters.
He does.
He has a good following.
That he does.
It's not a bad pick. I like it. Jeff?
I'll go with Mike Myers.
Okay. I forgot about him, actually, that he was on the show.
I could have got him later. Rats.
I'm going, I think I'm going to go another master of impressions. I'll go Daryl Hammond. I think between him and Phil Hartman, you can get, I know they're very similar.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is they are both great picks, but they're both filling the same role.
I kind of noticed that, but I really like Daryl Hammond, and I want him. I think, and when he retires, he can be the announcer for the crew. So, 2-for-1 pick there. Brian, round 3.
I will take my news anchor, and I'm going to go with Seth Meyers.
That's a good pick. I like that one. Brian or Jeff? Sorry,
I am going to take Kate McKinnon.
she's funny.
She pretty much carried the cast for a couple of years. There, so that's who I am picking now.
This is a tough one. I think I'm going my news anchor, and I'm debating on this one. I'm going to go Jane Curtin
Okay.
as a news anchor.
So Jane Curtin's off the board for me.
Yeah, she did a wonderful job in the beginning as the news anchor, and now I think a lot of it has to do with Dan Aykroyd. They did a good job playing off each other and all that stuff. But yeah, I like Jane Curtin. I'm going Jane Curtin as my newscaster.
Jane, you ignorant slut.
Brian, round 4.
Round 4. I am going to take Cecily Strong.
Oh, damn it! I love her. I keep telling my wife every time we watch it, she's going to be my future wife.
And she's on Brian's team.
Damn it. Jeff, round... What were you in? 4. Yeah.
Eddie Murphy.
That's a good one. That is a good one.
I mean, he pretty much ran the show for 3 years.
Yeah. I'm going to pick somebody that's a good straight man, but also does a good job like making some characters. Jason Sudeikis. Suzuki. You can pick Jason Sudeikis then. Go ahead, Brian. Last round, right? Yeah.
This is Mr. or Mrs. Irrelevant.
Yes.
I am going to take... I'm going to take Adam Sandler.
He was up there. He was honorable mention for me. Damn, I'm really upset you got Cecily Strong. Damn it. Jeff?
This is a tough one because there's about 4 people I like right here. I kind of want to expand my roster.
Mm-hmm.
But,
I mean, we could do another round if we wanted to.
I mean, we could.
Okay.
But, right now, I guess I will pick Chris Farley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My last pick is I really liked her. She didn't get to shine as much into the later seasons before she left. Is A.D. Bryant.
Hey, A.D. Bryant's good.
I like A.D. Bryant a lot. You want to do one more round? We can do one more round.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah, let's do 5 rounds. Because 4 is not a big cast, so let's do 5. Brian, go ahead.
Well, I have 5, so...
I mean 6, sir.
Yeah,
Okay.
Well,
4
and
in the
an
newscaster, yeah. Which could still technically do.
well, yeah, but
They haven't done that, though, in a while, have they?
hardly.
Yeah. Was Seth Meyers in skits?
Yes.
Was he?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
I was just curious.
Yeah, he was.
Okay.
Not a ton, because he was doing...
knowing the news.
Yeah, he was writing and doing news, but in like a lot of the skits where they needed more people, like he would step in. Yeah.
What you got, Brian?
Man, I was not.
I know this is going to be weird. There's a lot of good ones out there. Chris Farley was a good pick, especially in the 5th round.
Pick. Let's see. I will take. Hey, it's 9:29.
Yes, it is.
What
What you got?
I'm gonna take Will Forte.
I was just looking at that one. I thought you would. That's a good.
Oh, there's a couple I'm on, and I don't think it's even. I'm going to block you from picking the people I'm thinking of.
Mm-hmm. Who do you want, Jeff? Finish off your cast.
I think I'll finish off my cast with Rachel Dratch.
Oh, that's a good one.
She is underrated. I think she did a really good job with a lot of her stuff.
I think she's very underrated.
Debbie Downer's
Yeah.
so good.
I got 3 people here.
You can only pick one.
I know. Unless they merge into one person.
Nope.
If I could merge these into one person.
We got to start draft again. I'm going to do Dana. I'm going to put in Dana Carvey.
So your Saturday Night Live is all impressions all the time.
Yes.
That's it.
I'm hoping I could learn something from it. The other two that I was going between was Kenan Thompson and Tim Meadows. Tim Meadows he never had anything like stellar that, gets, he had the ladies man, but I mean, like nothing like got him into that next level, but he was solid. He was always solid. And you always need somebody like that.
Mean, Kenan pretty much is in every episode. And
I like Kenan. I really do.
He's professional. He don't crack.
No.
That Beavis and Butthead skit when everyone else was losing it.
Oh, seriously, they're right next to each other now. Okay, so tell us who your cast is.
Well, who did you pick?
I picked Dana Carvey.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So I have lots of impressions.
No, I was. You said Tim Meadows, and I came across a clip today of he was playing O.J. Simpson, where they were interviewing. Like it was Will Ferrell as one of the coaches interviewing him, and he's like drawing up a play, and the way that he drew it up, the play he wrote, "I did it."
Oh yeah,
yeah. Oh
Didn't
my
they cut away from that at one point?
Oh my god, that was so funny.
All right, real quick, and I like Jane Curtin a lot. The one other person I was thinking about for news anchor is Kevin Nealon. I really like Kevin Nealon.
Really,
I love Kevin Nealon
over Dennis Miller.
Yeah, I think so. And see, I don't think I didn't watch enough of Dennis Miller growing up.
Okay.
So that's why.
Kevin Nealon just felt like Dennis Miller light to me.
Kevin Nealon and who'd you pick?
Norm Macdonald.
Norm Macdonald were the two that I kind of grew in up with. Those were my two. Go ahead, Brian.
All better than Colin Quinn.
He just didn't give a fuck, which works in small bits. But not for when you're doing the news anchor that long.
Really surprised nobody drafted Jim Brewer.
Go boy!
I thought about Charles Rocket.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of them. Like I like Garrett Morris, but he wasn't there long enough to really do much.
Well, I mean,
and he was good.
He didn't really have like the recurring character, except maybe I guess he did some Jaime Escuela or whatever.
Nobody picked Jim Belushi. Or John Belushi.
I thought of taking Jim Belushi. No, I thought of Julia
Belushi.
Louis-Dreyfus.
Yeah.
I thought of.
Nobody picked Jimmy Fallon.
You're right.
Nobody picked Bill Murray.
Nope.
Fallon was on my list.
Nobody picked Chris Kattan.
How long was Murray there?
Murray was there for about
4 or 5 years.
Was it? Who's the 1 year? Chevy?
Chevy was there.
Okay.
For the first
Chevy was the 1 year.
and then Bill Murray replaced him, and then left when the original cast left.
Gotcha. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
So, first pick, Bill Hader. Second pick, Will Ferrell. Third pick, news anchor, Seth Meyers. Fourth pick, Cecily Strong. Fifth pick, Adam Sandler. Sixth pick, Will Forte.
Okay.
I've got Norm Macdonald as my news anchor. I've got Mike Myers, Kate McKinnon, Eddie Murphy. Ooh, they all began with M so far. Chris Farley and Rachel Dratch.
Okay. I have Jane Curtin as my news anchor. I got Dana Carvey, A.D. Bryant, Phil Hartman, Jason Sudeikis, and Daryl Hammond. So lots of impressions, people.
Got a lot of presidents covered there, too.
I do.
Oh, yeah, I don't think I have any.
Every
presidents.
episode, multi-presidents.
Ooh, that's awful.
So, yeah. That was a good one, though. I like that one a lot.
So how are we?
Nobody picked John Lovitz either.
How are we going to divide up this Wayne and Garth? Because
I get Garth,
I got Wayne,
and Phil Hartman will impersonate Wayne for me.
All right.
Who do you got impersonating Garth?
Who should I have?
Chris Farley.
I can do Chris Farley as Garth. Rachel Dratch could probably play
Yeah,
Garth.
that could be a good one, actually.
Yeah.
Doug, tell us who wins. Let's see here. Jeff, give me some news of the geek music. Oh, if you guys have a draft day, send it on over to us. We love draft day.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
It's time for a brand new installment of the news of the geek.
Also, please keep your draft days to 5 to 6 characters at most.
Well, you don't want to do another Criminal Minds?
I think it was Firefly, wasn't it?
Oh, we did that too. Yeah,
That was
Firefly
9. But
there
with
were
5 people. 4.
Did we have 4 at that
Yeah.
time? Okay.
36 picks. Took a long time.
Yeah, but we didn't have to write anything else or talk
That's
about
true.
anything else.
Let's see here. I'm going to the first one next week when Jim gets back, because I like that one.
Who says Jim's going to be back
Well,
next
whenever.
week? I was really looking forward to you reading that story.
For comicbookmovies.com, actor Josh
Radner,
who played Ted Mosby in all 9 seasons of How I Met Your Mother, realizes that fans have a visceral reaction to his character. Per Entertainment Weekly, which is... that's you,
Brian's raising his hand and pointing at it.
I have that visceral reaction.
Per Entertainment Weekly, which is not weekly, during an episode of his podcast, How We Made Your Mother, that sounds dirty. Pam, how did we make your mother?
Stop.
Radner said that wasn't his fault and that he had no control over the things his character did. Quote, maybe I'm robbing us of our own mystique or something, but How I Met Your Mother was a really scripted show. That's why when people get mad at me around something Ted did, I was like, dude, I was contractually obligated to do those things. This is my job. Radner explained to his podcast audience that he was just going by scripts he received. This is my job to be truthful and bring this stuff to life. And it wasn't my job to hijack the script and say, you know what? I think this should really happen. While Radner has written 2 films, he admits he didn't have an interest in participating in the writer's room at How I Met Your Mother. He and co-star Jason Segel are currently starring in and co-created the Apple TV series Shrinking. Agreed with him back then. Quote, I write my own things, but Jason and I actually had this talk a bunch of times. We love writing scripts. We didn't think we'd be particularly good at How I Met Your Mother writers. It came from the minds of series creator Craig Thomas and Carter Bays, which is a great name, and the writing staff. It was a very singular world that had its own rules and its own logic, and we were just inside that, but we weren't the puppet masters. I'm interested in the mechanics, but also I think I said this before. I'm pretty clear about what I'm on set to do. Suck. I was not there as a writer. I was there to be an actor, and I had my actor hat on. But I think another kind of subtle subterranean part of me was learning and observing, Radner said. So, Ragnarok. Down at Ragnarok.
I guess he's a good actor because he made the character.
Yep.
He played the character so well that you hated the actor for it.
Yes. He's the Ross of How I Met Your Mother.
But I don't think
I like
is
Ross
supposed
better.
to be hated. I don't. I like Ted better than Ross.
Ross has leather pants on.
Ross doesn't have a website that was created after him saying "fuck Ross Geller."
That's true.
Fuck Ted Mosby.
Are you sure he doesn't?
I haven't seen it. I haven't particularly searched it out.
Probably up there with Zach Morris's trash and other things like that.
I mean, I figure I would have seen it when I was typing in "fuck Ted Mosby."
You might be spending too much time editing online websites, news articles. That might be it.
Maybe. I don't know.
Congratulations on your Entertainment Weekly job, too.
Yeah.
It's great.
I'm already on the internet, so why not?
Per thedailybeast.com.
This fucking guy.
Kanye West, the infamous rapper known for his deeply discriminatory posts.
What's that word again?
Discriminatory?
There you go.
There we go.
What did I say?
I don't even know if I discriminatory.
There you go. Was banned from the Twitch gaming platform only 7 minutes into his first stream on Friday.
Why so long? That's my question. Why did they wait so long?
I think they have to review stuff and it takes time.
It took 7 minutes. It was so bad.
As soon as Kanye West was registered as a handle, nope. Nope.
Ready? Kanye West has entered the chat room. Nope.
Nope.
West has never shied away from making controversial and usually downright revolting comments about his friends and haters alike. Last few months alone, he stepped it up a notch. He's appeared in an interview in a KKK hood, made hateful remarks mocking Jay-Z, and Beyonce. Oh, their children. Jay-Z and Beyonce's children. My bad. No, don't do that. I thought it was just mocking Jay-Z. And called himself a Nazi and outright professed his love for Adolf Hitler. Well, there you go. He did build roads. So nobody was surprised when the rapper was booted from his new Twitch account only moments after advertising it on X. He's on X now? He didn't even make it to 220 followers before he was blacklisted. Woohoo! We're above Kanye. Moments into his first stream, West went on to one of his typical tirades, making slurs aimed at Jewish people and the LGBTQ plus community. He even threw up a Nazi salute while saying, "Hail Hitler." That's wonderful. Let's just say this, Kanye. You probably should not do that on any platform because you're going to get kicked off. Most. West appeared on the stream wearing a black jacket and Prada glasses before launching into a speech about the free passes ex-billionaire Elon Musk gave him to post discriminatory messages online. Praised Musk for the freedom, compared it to going to Louis Vuitton and buying more and more things on an unlimited credit card. He also made disparaging remarks about his ex-wife, the lady we shall not name, who he divorced in 2022. Within seconds, his rant abruptly ended. Not freedom. Not their freedom there. His page was replaced with a message that read, "This channel is temporarily unavailable due to this guy being a douchebag." Oh,
no,
sorry.
due to a violation of Twitch's community guidelines or terms of service.
That's what I said.
So Twitch has a backbone. Good to know.
Nobody was shocked.
Yeah, honestly, Twitch is very quick to...
Good.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, maybe a little too quick on some things because,
But would you rather have them, be more protective? Because there's a lot of kids on Twitch with video games and that. So
that's why. I mean,
Yeah.
they've got a lot of... I don't think you can show bare feet on Twitch.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. That's interesting.
No nipples. Even on men.
Really? No. He was quote, "He was live for 420 seconds and probably caused 900 terms of service violations," wrote one user. Well, who could have predicted that, added another. It happened to him before. The 47-year-old singer was temporarily barred from the platform in early April after previewing a controversial song from his upcoming album in early April. He promptly vowed to create his own Yeezy streaming platform, which has not happened.
Good luck with that.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm sure you guys have seen his latest string of tweets where he's talking about what he did with his cousin when he was
I saw
a child.
Yeah, let's not go into that. Yeah.
I saw a link to an article and I didn't even want to read it.
My thing is, he's 47. Jeez, old man.
Oh no!
Get a grip.
Yeah, fuck you, Kanye.
Yeah.
Oh, great! Now he's gonna come after us.
No, don't worry. He'll be barred from our podcast.
He already is.
We've already banned him.
I mean, we suspend Jim for a lot less.
That's true.
Kanye's done.
This is going to sound weird. Like, somebody like that, obviously he's a horrible human being. Like, would you ever have an inclination, not that he would ever would, but if he asked, if his people said, "Hey, he can come on the show, you can ask him anything," would you be interested in that?
No, me personally, no.
Okay. I wouldn't either. I'm just like playing devil's advocate. Like, to see something like what makes him tick like that. What's wrong?
Don't care enough about him to find out.
I don't trust him to actually
be serious. And
I mean, I would just be worried whatever he's going to do is going to alienate our listeners anyway. And I would have to pretty much edit it out to, "Hey, Kanye," and that's all the time we have.
The only reason I say that is because obviously podcast interview, controversial people and that, which is perfectly fine, up to them. I was just curious because, like, it is something interesting. Like, would you want to see this guy tick? Like I said, I wouldn't want to, but I also think he's a horrible person. Anyways, quickies. Something positive.
Positive.
Per SI.com, where Peter King doesn't work anymore, so fuck off. Iowa State Cyclones starting quarterback Rocco Becht used his NIL earnings to donate entertainment consoles to pediatric rooms at Mary Greenlee Medical Center in Ames, Iowa this week. Beck bought Xbox consoles for every room in a heartwarming gesture that was shared by Brent Blum, the executive director of the We Will Collective that supports Iowa State athletics. Quote, "He's too humble to share it himself, but Rocco Beck made an incredible gesture and donated the systems with a portion of his NIL earnings for all the pediatric rooms at Mary Greenlee Medical Center in Ames. Super blessed to have great Cyclones giving back always." Good for you.
Yeah, that was awesome.
So NIL, for people that aren't familiar with it, or maybe listening in another country, they basically are, it's name, image, and likeness. So college players get paid now, basically, when they go to a school and that. So they can range anywhere from, $1,000 up to, millions of dollars, depending on how their skill is.
Yeah,
or you could demand millions of dollars from a school. They tell you to leave, and then you end up with less than half of that at another school.
I think, $5 million or something was the most someone made this past year. The most, but yeah, 5.
I think it was. The kid from Tennessee was demanding $4 million.
And they said no.
And they said no.
And he went to UCLA?
Yeah.
And got $1 million, I think?
1.3.
Yeah.
Okay.
So after taxes, he gets about 600.
Especially in California.
Right. That's exactly it.
Rocco Becht has an NIL valuation of $1.3 million.
Oh, hey.
39th on the list. But good for him for doing that. I mean,
I know we already talked about Shedeur Sanders, but apparently he's going to make less in the NFL than he did in college.
yes.
Yeah, his rookie contract will be less. I also saw a thing about him today that
Beck or Sanders?
Sanders.
Okay.
What's the Toronto CFL team?
Argonauts.
Yeah, they signed him to an exclusive rights deal. So if he gets cut from the Browns, he has a follow up.
Fallback.
Yeah, he's a fallback.
UFL's out there for spring football if you want to go to that.
Oh, he'll probably get more from the Toronto Argonauts than he will from the Cleveland Browns.
Here we go. Rocco Becht, the state, let's see here. The state of Iowa this is from him. The state of Iowa and our community has given so much love to me and my family, and we wanted to find a way to give back. Perry has gone through so much in the past year, and this was a small way to show support and provide a fun day for the kids in Perry. Oh, he had a football camp for 5th to 8th graders.
Awesome.
Free. It's going to be happening on July 13th.
That's awesome. Good for him.
And it looks like he is in a huge partnership with We Will Collective, which is the Iowa state. So it's kind of nice to see. This was entirely Rocco's idea.
Good. That's great. I love hearing that.
He might be my favorite player lately. So, what else you got? We got box office news.
I think so.
It's time for box office bombs.
Yeah. No specific bombs, but it wasn't that big of a day or week at the box office this week. Sinners is still at number 1 with $45 million, a total of $122.5 million.
It made $44 million last week, I think, or something like that. So yeah, it was pretty much even. Great job.
Coming in at number 2, Star Wars Episode 3: Revenge of the Sith made $25 million on a re-release. I didn't realize that. Did they just release 3, or have they been releasing these in order or anything?
I guess. I don't know.
Normally, when you release them, you would release 1 and 2.
It's the 20th or 25th anniversary.
Oh, yeah.
20th.
Okay.
I don't know. One of them.
One of them.
Yeah.
The Accountant 2 made $24.5 million in its opening weekend on an $80 million budget.
They said they're not upset with the opening, but they said they were hoping for a little bit more. They were hoping up to 30.
I mean, going up against Sinners, it's tough right now.
It's also a movie that hasn't been out. I mean, the original was out a while back, so I think that had a lot going.
I think a lot of people were upset that Anna Kendrick didn't come back.
And I think that might be one of those films that people will like to see it on streaming, because I think Accountant, the original one, really boosted once it got to streaming. It did well in the theaters, but it boosted once it got to
online. I saw it we saw it in theaters.
I haven't seen it.
I mean,
it's an awesome film.
That's what I've heard.
Coming in at number 4, a Minecraft movie made $23 million, a total of $380 million on a $150 million budget.
Take it there'll be more Minecraft movies.
That's fine. Kids loved it.
They can throw popcorn all around the theater.
Please don't.
I mean, they're sweeping it anyway, I guess.
Just takes longer.
If you're not throwing the popcorn, you're just dropping it because you don't care anyway.
I try to eat it because it's like, the cost of like a week's worth of groceries.
I don't even buy it, so.
Oh, I can't not.
Yeah, especially when you add the butter to it.
Okay,
don't
not
ruin
butter.
Don't ruin the butter.
We don't need to know the secrets.
Butter.
We don't care about how the sausage is made.
I don't. I'm just saying it doesn't taste like, but it tastes like congealed oil.
It tastes like goodness and amazingness.
Whatever you think it tastes like, to me, it's delicious.
Yes.
Congealed oil on styrofoam. That's what their popcorn tastes.
If you put some
Jeff.
salt on there,
Knock,
there we
knock.
go.
Knock, knock. You're supposed to say who's there.
Oh, what? Now you're telling me what I have to say?
Knock, knock.
And coming in at number 5, Until Dawn made $8 million in its opening weekend on a $15 million budget.
I think I'm taking my son to see this one.
Really?
What is it?
It's a horror movie. It's based on the video game was great because it was like a point and click video game for PlayStation. And like you had 6 teenagers in a cabin and a serial killer outside.
Is this the real-time play one?
Mm-mm.
Like the video game you kind of like played
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
It's been a while since I played. I had to think. And it's great because if your character, like if one of the people die, they're gone for the game. So like you could be down to one person. It's a fun game, and it was actually pretty creepy. The problem is the movie is complete opposite. It is a horror movie, but basically these people keep getting killed over and over again, keep coming back. And so it's like Edge of Tomorrow, but that's nothing to do with the movie, the game. But I'm interested in it. So what do we got coming up, Brian?
All right, coming out this week, we've got a commumentary, a comedy documentary.
Oh, a commumentary.
A commumentary. It's titled Swamp Dog Gets His Pool Painted. Cult musician Swamp Dog and housemates Moog Star and Guitar Shorty have turned their suburban LA home into an artistic haven. They journey through the turbulent music business, forming a special friendship that transcends eras.
Do they paint a pole?
They paint his pool. They turn his... Did you just not listen to what I said?
No, I wasn't really. I got bored after a musician.
Swamp Dog, Moog Star, Guitar Shorty have turned their suburban LA home into an artistic haven.
Home, but not the pole, they said. I think those were the names of the Dreadnoks in G.I. Joe, weren't they?
No, they were.
Oh, okay.
I will say, if you're unfamiliar with Swamp Dog, give them a listen.
I am unfamiliar with Swamp Dog.
I enjoy listening to Swamp Dog from time to
Would
time.
not be giving him a listen.
I'm just saying.
I also have no musical taste.
Well, we know that. Let's see. Also coming out, Electra.
The Jennifer Garner film?
No. A journalist and his female companion travel to interview a famous musician in Rome, where a generous invite to a country estate becomes something much more than they expected.
Ooh, I have a very great friend in Rome.
Maria Bakalova.
Bakalova.
Jack Farthing. Daryl Wine. Abigail Cowan.
To be honest, sounds better than the original Electra film.
It's not the same. It's just there's a title. It's
Sorry.
not the Marvel character.
My bad.
Let's see.
Or even the Greek myth.
Okay.
Next up, coming out this week, we have Words of War.
Battle. We're doing Words of War.
Oh, surrender.
Military.
Army.
Tank.
Drone strike.
Holocaust.
You win.
That's the movie. 2 hours of that. Just people going back and forth. It's like 25 words or less with Meredith Vieira.
World-renowned journalist and human rights activist Anna Politkovskaya.
Easy for you to say.
I mean, compared to what you would have probably said.
Anna.
Politkovskaya.
There you go. She went from being a local print journalist to braving the Chechen killing fields and exposing Russian state corruption under Vladimir Putin. She refused to give up reporting on the war in Chechnya despite numerous acts of intimidation and violence, including being poisoned. She was ultimately murdered in the elevator of her block of flats, and it remains unclear who paid for the contract killing.
This is documentary.
Putin.
It is not. It is a drama thriller starring Jason Isaacs, who is
he's a great guy.
Great friend of the podcast.
Yes.
Yep.
Ben Miles, Kieran Hines, Alec Newman, Ellie Bamber. Yeah.
Okay.
Also coming out, we have The Last Battleship. A crew of children and adults gets the battleship back into action and begin to fight the way home after being cut off from Alliance space by an unknown attacker.
Is this anime?
The only issue is that this threat is straight out of a person's worst fears. It is a horror film.
Okay.
It is starring Lou Temple, Tracy Coco, Jessica Zenkowski, Brian Garrett Jones. Yeah, I had no idea.
Whatever.
Also coming out, we have Rosario.
Dawson?
Nope.
Jeff, it's a documentary about Rosario Dawson.
Nice.
It is not.
Oh.
It is also another horror film. Rosario spends the night with her grandmother's body while she waits for the ambulance to arrive during a severe snowfall. Rosario is attacked by otherworldly entities that have taken control of her grandmother's body. This stars David Dastmalchian, Paul Ben Victor, Emirate Tubia, Jose Zunga, Nick Ballard.
Okay.
Next up, coming out this week, we have Bonjour Tristesse.
Bonjour. How are you?
Cecile's relaxing summer with her father in south of France is upended by the arrival of enigmatic Anne. Okay. This stars Chloe Sevigny, Lily
I can never
McInerney.
pronounce her name.
Sevigny?
Yeah,
She was in Brown Bunny.
I can never pronounce it.
Yeah, it's challenging.
Svengoolie?
Lily McInerney, Clays Bang,
Those are fun names.
Nalia Harzoon,
I think it's a requirement to have a fun name to get cast in this film.
Nathalie Richard,
Hey.
Theory Hardcourt.
Okay, this is fake.
It's really
Is this
not.
a porn?
I think that might be Thierry.
Hey,
Thierry
what's your name?
Harcourt.
Bang. What's your name? Hardcourt. Anything else?
Oh my God.
Uh-oh.
Also coming out this week,
Oh, jeez.
Rust.
Oh,
Really?
Wow.
The Baldwin film?
A boy left to fend for himself and his younger brother following their parents' death in 1880s Wyoming goes on the run.
Were their parents weapons experts on the Never mind.
A boy left to fend for himself and his younger brother following their parents' deaths in 1880s Wyoming go on the run
Photographers.
with his long-estranged grandfather after he is sentenced to hang for the accidental killing of a local rancher.
Very, very close. Hey, Baldwin, get in there.
Dude, I had no idea who all was in this. I mean, not all, but
I don't think
like
anybody wants to be alone by it anymore.
Travis Fimmel, Alec Baldwin, Francis Fisher, Jake Busey.
Okay. Sounds amazing.
Jake Busey. Has Jake Busey ever been in a movie where he didn't play an asshole? Movie or TV show? Or
Starship Trooper. Oh. The Last Battleship was an Indiegogo funded film.
Okay.
Just to let you guys know.
Next up, coming out this week, we have The Surfer.
Whoa.
A man returns to his idyllic beach of his childhood to surf with his son. When he is humiliated by a group of locals, the man is drawn into a conflict that keeps rising and pushing him to his breaking point. Starring Finn Little, Nicolas Cage,
What?
Well, he's in a movie every
That's
other
true.
week.
That's true.
Rahel Roman,
Loved him.
Michael Abercrombie, Alexander Bertrand, Julianne McMahon, Rory O'Keefe, Greg McNeil. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Last but not least,
Oh, thank God.
the very small film coming out this week called Thunderbolts.
Oh, is that this week?
Oh, it is. Yeah, the first weekend of May.
After finding themselves ensnared in a death trap, an unconventional team of anti-heroes must embark on a dangerous mission that will force them to confront the darkest corners of their pasts.
Are you intrigued by this?
I am.
Yeah.
It looks fun.
Brian probably still has about 16 more movies to go before he catches up with this, right?
Yeah. If I read it correctly, this is the last of the whatever phase they're in.
I don't even know what phase they're in.
4?
5?
Yeah. If I read it
The
correctly.
6 starts with Fantastic Four, right? In July? Because then that moves into Avengers.
I don't remember.
I don't think Marvel remembers, to be honest.
Yes.
But it looks fine. It looks fun.
The cast is great.
David Harbour is hilarious in the trailer.
Florence Pugh, Lewis
Yeah.
Pullman, Sebastian Stan.
And I hate the Sentry in the comic books, but he looks like a pretty badass villain in this.
Yeah, David Harbour, Wyatt Russell, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Chris Bauer, Wendell Pierce.
Yeah. I like U.S. Agent. I'm hoping they do a good job. Okay. Jeff,
Oh, that would be me.
do you have some top 5 music from us?
Probably
first?
not.
From the Pop Culture Cafe.
Boy, oh boy, weren't they great. That's the lobotomized monkey. And now, the top 5.
Thank you, guys. Top 5 this week is top 5 TV shows that have fallen out of the zeitgeist, pop culture zeitgeist. Basically, shows that were popular and they kind of just fell off pretty quickly. They just don't hear much about anymore. I'll go first. My number 5 is Yellowstone. Now, you could do this a couple different ways. A couple of our listeners did like old TV shows that you just don't hear about. It's pretty much very up to interpretation. I kind of did current shows as much as I could. Yellowstone, obviously, before it was ended. I felt like the last season came back and people were like, yeah, it's fine. We're going to finish it. But it felt like that long 18-month gap really hurt it. So there you go. Number 5 for you, Jeff.
Number 5 for me is The Walking Dead.
Hey, that's my number 4.
That was one that, it came out and everybody watched it except for me. It seemed to be like the highest rated program on cable or whatnot.
They destroyed that franchise.
And then they just started dragging it out, and some controversial things happened that people didn't like.
Negan killed Glenn. He fucking killed him in the book.
Doesn't mean people liked it.
Oh, my God.
I know a lot of people that stopped watching it after
They
that.
did.
And,
They did.
And honestly, it drug out for 7 more years. So
I think the issue was that, and Brian, you watched a lot of it. I felt like they had way too many episodes each season. It wasn't as bad as Arrow each season, but like
Yeah, it was a lot.
season 2 dragged on forever.
Yeah.
And that killed a lot of momentum.
I mean,
There was better seasons.
yeah, but I mean, it really didn't get. I think maybe like by season 5, it was starting to get to that point where everyone's like, all right, like, what do we like? But it's still going.
Yeah, they have
They have like 3 different spinoffs still within this world. Like, it is still out there, and I am like,
The only one that I would like to see is the Maggie Negan one when they're in New York City. That kind of looks fun. And I think I like the Negan character so much that I'll be interested. I just have never started it again because I'm just like, I don't even think I finished the last season of Walking Dead.
I know for a fact that I didn't.
I'm just finding it hard to believe that they were able to redeem the Negan character based off of
that's
the way that he killed Glenn or whatnot.
They built him up to be
so evil,
so bad, and then it took very little time for them to immediately start trying to redeem him because
Jeffrey Dean Morgan
he was
is
so
charismatic.
good.
Yeah.
And like, that was it's still mind-boggling to me that like shows within that universe are still on.
Yeah, I mean, because Daryl still has a show out there too.
Yeah, Daryl.
He's in France with Carol.
Yeah, Daryl and Carol.
Yep.
And their other brother,
Daryl.
Larry.
Yeah.
Larry. Brian, number 5 for you.
Number 5 for me, I am going to say Homeland.
Oh, yeah.
The Showtime, it was Claire Danes and Damian Lewis.
That's not on anymore, is it?
Oh, no, it's been off for years. But when it started, it was like a similar, like...
Yeah, like the first 2 years of that show are
like
very highly praised.
And then, like, after that, like, it just... I mean, spoilers, after they killed Damian Lewis, and it was just like Claire Danes and her bipolarness in the show was... like the main point, which the show wasn't about.
Still had Mandy Patinkin.
Yeah, and Mandy Patinkin.
He didn't leave the show?
No. he was there for the whole run, but that was one that like literally like it blew up and it was like the hottest thing, and then
Nothing.
Number
4 for you?
Number 4 for me, I'm gonna say House of Cards.
Yeah.
Is another one where, and again, I think ultimately that was because of the Kevin Spacey's personal things, where like it was just like the hottest thing on Netflix, and then it wasn't because like they pretty much they had to finish it. It was a really terrible ending because they had to be done with it. They couldn't keep going with it. And
they couldn't bring Spacey back
they
either.
Couldn't bring him back. So like, and that was, and you know, that was one of my favorite shows.
Yeah.
So yeah, that
number 4, Jeff.
Number 4 for me, I picked American Idol.
Oh yeah.
It's still on the air.
Yeah.
My daughter likes it, and I don't think we've ever finished a season though. Because it's one of those, like, it's kind of fun, and my daughter likes it just because she didn't grow up in the early 2000s and all that. But, yeah, we've never finished a season, because I think there's it's long.
Yeah. I mean,
it's a 2-hour show, and it's a lot.
Pretty much about the time that Fox dropped it and it moved to ABC, it's like, I think it already ran its course. I guess ABC is still getting well enough.
Yeah. I also feel like the whole, like, you got to vote for the person, like, that, like, the generation now doesn't have that time span. Like, they don't have the attention to hook onto a 2-hour show and text or call in and, like, vote. Like, they just, like, they don't.
No.
You know what I mean? So I feel like it's lost a little bit. And
that's a good idea. That's a good reason
like,
for it to, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I think
who watches 2-hour shows that, like, obviously our generation, like, we're older in that, but like the younger ones, and I'm not trying to be mean, they just don't.
Yeah. No, because they can watch in that 2-hour period. They're probably on like TikTok or Instagram or all of it, and like they've consumed so much.
Yeah.
No, I'll be 100% honest. I never really would vote on the stuff. I would watch it because I would TiVo it and then fast forward through all the boring shit.
But I don't see a lot of the younger generation doing that anymore.
I would like to see.
Well, there is no really TiVoing anymore. You got it on your streaming services, but you can't go past.
On YouTube, you can TV. You can DVR it.
No, you have to get YouTube TV.
Yeah.
People, they don't have YouTube TV.
Well, it would be interesting to see like how many people have voted compared to like when it was on Fox.
Yeah,
so like how the new. And they're never going to release that, but it would be kind of interesting.
And I don't honestly know if they even still do that.
I don't either.
I honestly don't know if it's just a strict like judging thing. I really don't know.
I think the audience still votes. I think it's not like you would call on the phone number
or text.
It's either text or go to this website and vote for or something.
Because I think American Idol America's Got Talent does an app now.
I know Dancing.
It might be an app.
I think Dancing with the Stars. Dr. Dana will correct me if I'm wrong. They still do like a text. It's a texting, but like each couple has like their own like number that you text or something.
Yeah,
my daughter loves that show.
I know that's how
she watches that.
Yeah,
that's how American Idol used to do it. You would call a specific number per person, or I guess then they went into texting, so you would text a specific number, but.
That was your number 4?
And well, let's not. Yeah, I'm
sorry.
I'm not going to talk, but like with American Idol, I mean, it was really, really
Oh,
popular
yeah.
for a while there. That like you would hear about that they had the vote for the worst, and
Yeah.
they would like
They
online. People are like, "This guy's terrible. How the hell did he get this far? Everybody vote for him. Let's keep him around."
Sanjaya.
But Taylor Hicks won, and he was probably at best the 8th best person on that season.
Taylor.
Oh, you a big William Hung fan?
Why does everyone say that?
And I mean, honestly, I did vote one time. Well, several times for one thing because I hated Taylor Hicks so much during that finale. I voted for Catherine McPhee probably a dozen times.
The Taylor Hicks hate is real with Jeff.
I mean, like, I'm like, this guy's terrible. How is he still here? They
I-
got rid of so many good singers, and this guy's still here.
I don't think that he had a number to vote for, but I voted for the pants on the ground guy. that was
Pants on the ground.
acting like a fool with your
Yeah,
pants on the ground.
And I think another problem is the judging now.
Yeah, is it?
It's all it is they're getting famous singers. Where in the past, you had, with Randy Jackson, a record producer. With Simon Cowell, you had a executive and whatnot. So it isn't just, oh yeah, I'm famous, so put me up there.
Yeah.
I mean, they had for a couple seasons. I forgot her name now.
Paula Abdul, didn't they?
Well, Paula Abdul was there too.
Yeah.
She was, the singer, or the famous person.
Yeah.
Cara Diagorgio or something.
Oh, yeah, I forgot
She
about
was
that.
a songwriter, producer.
Yeah.
She was my favorite judge for the 2 years or whatever she was on, because she was brutally honest, but not a dick like Simon. Like, if you were bad, she'd tell you you're bad, but she wouldn't insult you.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan brought Simon Cowell to America.
Who is the host of it now?
It's
Seacrest.
still Seacrest.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I did catch
He's
about
the fakest guy out there.
2 minutes of it, last night or 2 nights ago, whenever it was on. I was flipping. I'm like, oh, American Idol's still on.
Now it's not.
Yeah,
And it
he is not a good host of Wheel of Fortune.
No.
He
just seems so fake. And that was the issue.
He always did.
I know, but it's really...
And he pushed Brian Dinkelman out.
Yeah, fuck you. Everybody loves the Dinks. No, my number 4 is Walking Dead. My number 3 is Grey's Anatomy. I felt like that has fallen off. Granted, after 20-something years, it's going
certainly not at its height.
No.
But it's still a record.
Everybody was talking about McDreamy back in the day.
That's true. McDreamy's dead.
Yep. Number 3 for you?
Number 3 for me. I'm going old school.
Okay.
This is a show.
Dobie Gillis. If you say Dobie
It's
Gillis.
not Dobie Gillis. That was never in our
Okay, just
zeitgeist.
making sure.
But it was the show that was on every afternoon coming home from school on probably 3 different stations. The Brady Bunch.
Oh, yeah.
As a child, you couldn't escape the Brady Bunch.
Marsha!
And I think kids today don't even know what it is. Like, if a reference comes up...
Is that a
they
bad
don't
thing?
get it. It kind of is. I mean...
It was a good, wholesome, fun show.
I'm not saying the show was good.
No.
But the being in the cultural zeitgeist of,
Put Kings Island on the map.
the references of Marsha,
Yeah.
and things like that. And
Sure, Jan. Number 3 for you.
my nose!
Tiger the dog. Number 3.
Number 3 for me, I'm going to go with Westworld.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
Another one of those shot out of a cannon. Everyone was talking about it. It was the biggest hype.
This is the greatest season ever. And then season 2 came.
Right. And then
Season 2 was still good.
they got to the point to where their own network that created it won't even show it.
Yeah, that's true. You can't find it.
I mean,
That 100%. That should be all our number ones because it's so out of the zeitgeist. You can't find it anywhere.
Hey, Max, you remember that Westworld? We didn't do it.
what? Huh? Nope. Wasn't
Somebody
us.
calling me? I gotta go.
Wasn't us.
It's a Paramount Plus on the phone. I'll be back.
I think that was Shaggy, wasn't me?
Wasn't me. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Go ahead. God. That was such a weird fall off from that show. What's number 2?
Number 2, I'm going to go with Riverdale. I've never I've never watched a single episode of it, but
Archie's abs. Oh my god.
So many people were talking about this show. Not well, besides Jason in
your circle.
In my yeah. Like I remember hearing all about it, everyone talking about it, and then nothing. Absolutely nothing. It I don't even know if I don't know when it ended. I don't know.
True, I don't know when it ended.
How long it was on.
If they wrapped everything up or if everything was just loose end.
No idea, but it really did feel like.
Yes.
I watched it till about, I guess, winter break of the first season. Like Jason talked about it, watched it for the podcast, and I got sucked in. I'll agree. I got sucked in for a while. But then all of a sudden, the entire murder plot just disappeared. I'm like, the whole thing this was driving it was the fact that there was this murder
of a teenager.
Yeah, and then 10 episodes in, they're no longer caring about.
So the dad murdered the kid, his own son, but then it came out that the dad may not have murdered the son.
I don't even know that much. They stopped, they dropped it in the first season until the end. So there was a 23 episode. After the 6th episode, they stopped trying to solve the murder
until
about the 20th episode.
The last episode was like, hey, remember that murder mystery from 18 weeks ago?
I don't, but sure.
He did it. Oh, okay. The best line is, paraphrasing, is when Archie goes to prison. And
oh God, Archie!
He tries to make a football game in prison so he can escape, as a distraction. Oh. And the guy's like, "You don't know what prison's all about." He's like, "Yeah, but you don't know what football's all about." Archie, don't compare football and prison.
I saw The Longest Yard.
Yes.
Which one?
The remake.
I actually have a soft spot for this remake.
I never did see the original.
It's not bad. I mean,
it's a Sandler movie.
Yeah.
But the cast is incredible.
The cast is great.
Nick Totoro.
Yeah.
I haven't eaten popcorn.
That's the one you pick out of the whole
game. That was the best part of the show.
I think that
my fingers are all slippery. I haven't eaten too much popcorn.
I think oh God. Terry Crews. I think his character was like cheeseburger or something or whatever. And he always had McDonald's.
Cheeseburger.
Yeah. Michael Irving wasn't half bad either. He was actually
sniffing the lines of the football field. Michael, please, we're trying to film. It's just chalk. You sure? Number 2 for you, Jeff?
Oh, it's to me. For number 2, I picked Alias.
Okay.
You did like Alias.
Yeah, I like real big. Got a after the Super Bowl slot. First 2 seasons real big. The second season ended on a great cliffhanger, and the 3rd season was disappointing. The cliffhanger really led to nowhere, and it went on for 6 seasons, and it was pretty much dead in the 3rd.
I'm going number 2. The Umbrella Academy. I feel like that got shot out of a gate, and then there was a long delays between the seasons, and then it was like, fine, it's fine.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a bad show. I'm just saying I felt like it was so popular.
So my number 1 will tie into that too.
Yeah.
But I feel like now with shows like that being streaming and the overwhelming amount of content that is out there, it's much easier for shows to get lost.
Forgotten.
Yeah.
I think The Pit did it right by doing 1 week episode a week.
Yeah.
And
that's Umbrella Academy did
They
one
did.
episode a week, but
Yeah, I mean,
But the thing is,
or
like,
did they? No,
I don't think they did.
Oh no,
they dropped like 2 or 3, and then
are they? Was they on Netflix?
yes,
I thought Umbrella Academy dropped their first 2 seasons all at one time. Like
Maybe
first season,
the first 2 seasons,
and then
I
they
think
started
did.
breaking it up.
because I feel like on that 3rd season with the strike and everything, like they had to.
That's right. I mean, first you had lockdown, and then this writer's strike and all that stuff. Unfortunately, that got into
Correct. Westworld is available on several streaming services.
Several.
You can watch it on Tubi, but you can't pay. Like it's, I guess, like you have to like watch the channel on Tubi. Is there a channel?
The channel.
Yeah.
Okay. Not stream it.
And it's on Amazon Prime Video and Apple TV, but you have to pay for each episode.
Oh, okay. So,
But you can't watch it on the network that created it.
No.
You can't subscribe to that and watch it.
Watch Westworld for free on Tubi TV.
Maybe I'll see if I can.
Right now, season 2, episode 4 is on right now. Tubi channel. Here's the issue: you can't watch it out of order. That's the problem.
if you watch it at the same day at the same time,
I don't think it's helping. Well, I watched season 1, episode 5, and then I just finished season 4, episode 2. Really great. It doesn't make sense. I'll be honest, spoilers. It's still not going to make sense. You're fine. And my number 1 is, Jeff might agree with me on this one, Save the Cheerleader. Save the world.
My number 1 is Heroes.
Heroes! Did you agree? Did you do number 1?
Yeah, no, it is. Right there. Heroes is my number 1.
Well done.
Oh,
hey,
no.
Great show.
It was, everybody was glued in
Yep.
for that first season. Especially the first half of the first
Mm-hmm.
season. It got to the end, and you're like, okay. And then the second season, and even before the writer's strike hit, the second season had already lost its way.
Yeah. Yeah. The best is when they went to the carnival, so they're back.
Oh, yeah, third season?
4th. That was the 4th.
That was the what the hell was the third season?
No, I'm going to find that out for you. So that's your number 1 as well?
That was my number 1 as well.
Brian, can I take a guess at what your number 1 is?
Yes.
The Boys?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Which one?
Invincible.
See, I don't know about that because I think for us it is, but teenagers go wild for that show.
Yeah, because it's back.
Yeah,
And it's on.
That might be, yeah.
So the first season came out 2021, during COVID.
Yeah, and then there was a 2-year gap, I think.
3 years.
Jeez.
Like it just came. Second season just came out in 2024.
Yeah, they're up to the
Well, the third season's out right
third
now.
season.
They put them out second and third, but there was that. I mean, the whole COVID gap, and I get it, but it's like it's an animated. It's like it's a cartoon. So like,
and then they have a little spinoff on that too.
It's coming out. It's coming out.
I thought they already had something.
I don't know.
but like
Something with Adam Eve.
Beast.
Had her own.
Is there? Oh, that might be true. Who's the Beast guy in it that beats him? Fights him. There's a big character in it.
J.K. Simmons.
It's the guy that J.K. Simmons, I think, eventually kills.
Oh, okay.
No, it's just like a big character. Beast stuff. I can't remember.
There's Beast Girl.
No,
it's a big beast.
The comic book is like huge. It's coming out like next month, and it is like a huge issue.
Yeah. Like now, like they're like kind of ramping everything up, and like I'm seeing more and more about it now. But I'm like, wait a second.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
I will say you cannot keep the omnibus or the graphic novels in the store. Like they sell out quick because people love them.
The one thing I will say for Brian's credit on this is I haven't even begun to consider watching season 3 yet.
I didn't even watch season 2.
I watched season
because I needed. I wanted to get to a point to where I could sit down and rewatch from the beginning because it had been so long since I'd seen it. So I will do that now that 2 and 3 are out.
I watched season 2 and it wasn't as good as season 1. And like I said, then it went away and I just have no desire to really pursue it right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Season 3 of Heroes is Nathan gets assassinated by Peter from the future.
Okay.
And villains escape the prisons. I remember that one. The villains escape, and they have they're trying to make a medicine that gives regular people superpowers. Wait a minute.
Oh yeah, because what's his name ended up getting superpowers? The Indian guy.
Oh my God! Skylar searches for his father. Nobody cares, Skylar. My God.
Siler?
Whatever. Skylar. Skylar. We had some we had some listener feedback on this. Doug.
What does Doug say?
Buy, sell. Activate. Odds makers. Brian's dad jokes. And boardroom. Randall Holt says, don't forget about Torch Boy. Hey, Torch Boy here. Torch Boy. Let's do this. Let's see here. Jacobo, Celebrity Jacobo.
Nope, just ordinary, regular, everyday listener.
He had Guts, Guts, with a period after each one. I don't remember that one.
Is that a cartoon?
I guess.
Had to have been.
Legends of the Hidden Temple. I remember that. Double Dare. Oh, that's a good one. American Gladiators. Oh, he's doing kids. All that.
And all that.
Honorable mentions, WKRP in Cincinnati. News Radio. And the Drew Carey Show.
News Radio was ruined by Joe Rogan.
Stop it. He was awesome in it.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
He was there.
Him and Andy Dick going against each other was awesome.
Okay. Wow.
Joe
You picked the
Rogan
two worst
and
parts
Andy
of
Dick.
the show.
I'm just telling ya. Anyways, fuck off, all of you. I'm done with y'all. Fuck off. Let's see here. I think that was it, actually. Honorable mention, I did have the Star Wars TV universe. Like Mandalorian Grogu. Like, I like that. The Mandalorian, like, I like that. And I do watch Star Wars, like, Andor's out. I do feel like they've watered it down so much that, Obi-Wan has not been great. It wasn't great.
Well, no.
I still need to watch Skeleton Crew. I heard good things about that from
I haven't
kids'
seen
perspective.
Skeleton Crew. I Rosario Dawson, and I still have yet to watch Ashoka.
It's fine. I liked it, but it wasn't like, oh my gosh.
But I did watch The Acolyte.
I gave up on The Acolyte. That's the first one I ever gave up on, which is a shame because I really like the Star Wars films. Any other quick honorable mentions here?
I had Gotham as an honorable mention.
Yeah,
I mean, it was so great. It won about, a half a dozen floppy awards and then disappeared before it even went off the air. All of a sudden, we weren't watching it anymore.
I apologize. Chris Richardson.
Oh, Chris has some.
Today, mate. He had...
What? He's Scottish?
He's on nerdly.co.uk. Check us out there, too. He had 13 Reasons Why. That's a good one. About the girl that committed suicide. And
did they ever do a second season? Or
yeah.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I guess I would have to agree.
Don't.
I never watched it.
I think they did a third season, too.
Oh. I remember it was big the first season. I didn't realize they did more seasons.
I think the second season teased a school shooting that never happened, but it was not good. The Simpsons.
Whoa. Okay.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones is one that I was contemplating putting on my list, but
I thought about it. The thing is, people still watched it.
Oh, yeah.
To the very end. Bitched and complained about it, but it was in the zeitgeist. But
it also
not in good reason.
Like, yeah, everybody complained about how long it took for him to he still hasn't finished books and shit like that. But like they were still coming out on a semi-regular schedule.
The Walking Dead.
Yeah,
and Sherlock. That was a good series.
Yeah, him being Britain and all, or British, I'm just wondering, because Sherlock, a season was 3 episodes, hour and a half episodes. But they came out so irregular, even worse than our streaming services. Here. And it was just, I loved Sherlock. But when they came out, there was no, it's going to come out in the spring, or it's whenever we get together to make them, then it will come out. So yeah,
you'll be like, it's been a year and a half. Oh, 2 episodes just dropped. What?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Good series though.
Yeah, and the problem over here was finding them because they were on PBS whatever their mystery show
Yeah.
was or something, and it's like not something I normally watched.
Yeah.
Brian, you got any honorables?
Arrow after Katie Cassidy directed an episode.
Good call. Good call.
And The Walking Dead.
Hi, Pam. How you doing?
Stop it.
I can mute.
Pam. Anyways, moving on.
Hey, Jeff.
Yes, Brian.
Why are demons overweight?
I do not know, Brian. Why are demons overweight?
Because they hate exercising.
Oh, I don't have the...
Hey, it's Brad. Hey, Brad.
I should have had that ready as soon as you started the joke, but
That's
I'm
okay.
slow. I actually kind of like that one. So, my weekly D&D game over at Scab Jeff's. This last Halloween, Jeff did a presentation or whatever at the Miami Town Historical Society or whatnot, and they had little prizes for people or whatnot. And so I got a little box that had like children's Halloween jokes, like on like postcards or whatnot. So every week I've been asking one of these jokes.
Okay.
Off of, and well, I'm just that's a good joke I can bring to him. But like the last week's joke was who does Frankenstein trick or treat with? Now, granted, these are all kids' Halloween jokes.
I don't know. Who?
His girlfriend.
Oh, man. His ghoul friend.
And everybody that had heard the joke was very disappointed. Like, people are guessing his mummy.
They're as disappointed as my parents in me. Brian, what do you got here? You got Mad Libs?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
Jeff, can I have an adjective, please?
Sweaty.
Jason, can I have a past tense verb?
Fucked.
Oh, boy.
They fuck.
Jeff, can I have a verb ending in ing?
Frolicking.
Ooh, through the tulips. Nope, that's tiptoe.
Jason, give me a type of food.
Ooh. Gas station sushi.
That is a type of food.
Jeff, give me a verb.
Drift.
Oh, I like that one.
Tokyo Drift.
Yeah. Fast and Furious.
Jason, give me an occupation.
Remember, it'll probably be the title
I'm
of
not
the
using
show.
this, but I don't even know why the first thing I thought was cum guzzler. I was like, what? That's not even an occupation.
No, that's not. As far as I know, that is not a job.
Well, it is, but not a paying job. I'm going to say action figure creator.
So an artist.
Nope. Action figure creator.
Sculptor.
Action figure creator.
Oh.
Okay. Jeff, can I have a verb, please?
Not a verb. No, you already did that.
Oh, sorry.
Hallucinate.
Jason, can I have a number, please?
708.
Jeff, can I have a celebrity?
Ooh, Katie Cassidy. Oh, celebrity.
Wink Martindale.
Breath of silence. Jason, can I have a verb, please?
Tiptoe.
Jeff, can I have a noun?
Clown.
What are you, a clown?
Yep.
Jason, can I have a... What's that?
See, I should have said juggalo.
I can change it.
Oh, jeez. Juggalo Army.
Jason, can I have a verb ending in ing?
Gallivanting.
Gallivanting.
Jeff, can I have an adjective, please?
Flashy.
Jason, give me a noun.
Sex dungeon.
Jeff, give me a noun.
Padlock.
Party dungeon.
Say padlock.
Padlock.
All right. Oh, God damn it. Jason, give me a part of the body.
Title for the show.
Toenail.
Oh.
I was trying to take the high road.
All right.
Hi,
Jeff,
Pam. How are you?
give me a verb.
Float.
We all float down here.
All right.
What is
We're
it?
doing an office Mad Lib.
Okay, The Office. Okay.
Titled Breakfast in Bed.
Oh, no.
Michael loves breakfast, but sometimes breakfast can be sweaty. Let's hear him tell us the story of how he fucked himself while making breakfast.
It
That
worked.
takes skill. That
Okay.
takes skill.
It worked. I'll give you that one, Jay.
I enjoy frolicking breakfast in bed. I like waking up to the smell of gas station sushi drift me.
Oh, who doesn't like the smell of gas station?
And since I don't have an action figure creator, I have to hallucinate it myself. So most nights before I go to bed, I will lay 708 strips of bacon out.
It's a lot of bacon. Oh, jeez.
On my Wink Martindale grill.
Is that better than Hogan's Pastaroni grill?
Then I go to sleep. When I wake up, I tiptoe in the juggalo.
Tiptoe through the juggalo.
No, in the juggalo.
In the juggalo.
I go back to sleep again. Then I wake up to the smell of gallivanting bacon. It is flashy. It's good for me. It's the perfect way to start the sex dungeon.
After I fucked myself making breakfast.
Today I got up, stepped onto the padlock, and it clamped down on my toenail.
That works. That works.
That does work.
Look at that.
That's it. I don't see what's so hard to float about that.
We all float down. That worked, Jeff. Okay, bad idea of the week.
Trying to hike Mount Fuji twice.
Yes, bad idea number 412. Titles for the show. I have Don't Ruin the Butter. I have... There you go. Tom is Everybody's Friend. Who was Bingo? The Horse Tickler. I think that was it.
Yeah, the only thing I had wrote down was the Horse Tickler.
I do like the Horse Tickler.
Let's see here. I wrote down more jelly. While I'm gone, you can turn this off. That's a different kind of box. And why did they wait so long?
I like the Horse Tickler. What do you think? Is that okay, Brian?
I don't care.
Tick, 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 no.
I,
Okay, so
gonna
we
get a
don't
lot of
need to.
weird horse people, but okay.
We don't need to put the song on at the end. You ready?
One.
Doug has done my job for me when Jim asked me to write a song. Doug.
Wait a second. Jim told you to write a song and you didn't
yes,
do it.
Yes. Okay, fine. We won't count that as this, but here we go. Bad Ideas by ChatGPT. Bad ideas, and we like it that way.
We're going with ChatGPT. Are you not even going to sing it? You're just going to.
Oh, I'm going to.
Oh, okay.
It started out with comics and a couple of beers, a table full of nonsense we've kept for years, from top 5 lists to movie rants, and Jason's random Batman chants. Pre-chorus. We ain't experts, but we've got mics. Blake's got thoughts on what he likes. Jeff's got stats. Brian's got takes. Let's see how long till a segment breaks. Chorus. It's the history of bad ideas, where the geek talk flows and the judgment disappears. Every tangent, every draft, every joke we shouldn't have laughed. We're the kings of chaos, and we like it that way.
Kings of Chaos.
Verse 2. We debate the dumbest movie deaths, then shift to sports with bated breath. A draft of 90s snacks? Let's go! Somehow we're back on G.I. Joe! No script, no plan, just honest fun. We argue till the bit is done. Superman or Sharknado 3? It's dumb, it's loud, it's therapy. It actually kind of works. Hold on.
It's actually not terrible.
It's a history of bad ideas, from board game fights to top tier WrestleMania tiers. That's too much. ChatGPT. Every headline, every feud, every guest with attitude. We're the court of nonsense, and we like it that way. Here's the bridge. So raise a glass to bad impressions, to pop culture obsessions, to that one joke that went too far and somehow got us kicked from the bar. Yeah, it's the history of bad idea, where the worst suggestions bring the loudest cheers. Every pun, every pitch, every running inside glitch. It's a mess, it's magic, and we like it that way. Bad ideas, we own the name, cause perfect's boring, weird's our game. Hit subscribe, let's go again. This train wreck never ends. That actually wasn't horrible.
No, it wasn't. Well, the tune was horrible.
Well, the tune was bad, but I'll give you that. Yeah. So there you go. Thanks everybody for listening. Roger says goodbye.
Wait. I know we're at the goodbye part here, but your whole thing was Jim asked me to write a song, so Doug asked ChatGPT.
Yes.
So
The lazy man's way of writing a song.
America. Roger says goodbye.
he still has until the floppies to come up with his own original song.
I don't think you heard what I said. I said America. Roger says goodbye.
No, I heard you.
America. Roger says goodbye.
Why? Stop saying that. That doesn't mean anything to me.
America. Roger says goodbye.
I don't care.
I do like Kings of Chaos, though.
Roger says
Oh, yeah, I do like the Kings of Chaos. That would be a good. That'd be a good movie.
America. Roger
Stop
says
saying
goodbye.
America. Stop saying America. Or there's an A in front of it.
Roger says goodbye.
Goodbye.
America.
Bye.
America.
Fuck you, Bernie Moreno.
America. 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 Bye, Pam.
You've been listening to Hobie.